music, good times.
One good thing about music, when it is
good music, good times. Delivering the best.
GMGT big, 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 where the culture lives. Big, big, vibes big, big, big. GMGT, oh, it is what it is. Smartin.
Going live soon on Facebook, YouTube, and Mixcloud. Good music, good times, where the culture lives. This is your number one choice. Your choice of the internet with today's hottest hits, yesterday's favorites. Good music, good times.
You know you want going on to the tongue. You know you want buying on baby on.
She want get freaky, freaky. She want get freaky, freaky. She do it only for me. Yeah, she do it only for me.
Thinking about your love, baby, I'm in love. I'm so far gone, feels like heaven, baby.
I must admit, yeah, you pull it off. You got ways make me fall, gosh, baby. You ain't no no, girl, you ain't no no.
Why are you look on me on you? All day I'm checking messages, hoping it's you. Why I'm too tired, running through my mind all day. Wondering, I can't wait. I can't wait. I think of you when I'm lonely, lonely, lonely. You only, only, only need you right away. Don't make me wait.
I'll be there, just call me, call me, call me. You my one and only, only, only. Girl, I'll be there. Girl, I'll be there. You can't wait for right money. Bend over, wine for me. You cock up and right money. Hush up, your right for me. Can't wait for right money. Bend over, wine for me. You cock up and right money. Hush up, your right for me. But thank God them I find you. Find you, find you. You got the body, the brains, every man they are wire. Good luck. I'll be on my way. Keep you satisfied every day and night. Are you down for the ride?
Why are you look on me on you? All day I'm checking messages, hoping it's you. Why I'm too tired, running through my mind all day. Wondering, I can't wait. I can't wait. I think of you when I'm lonely, lonely, lonely. You only, only, only need you right away. Don't make me wait.
I'll be there, just call me, call me, call me. You my one and only, only, only. Girl, I'll be there. Girl, I'll be there. You can't wait for right money. Bend over, wine for me. You cock up and right money. Hush up, your right for me. Can't wait for right money. Bend over, wine for me. You cock up and right money. Hush up, your right for me. You can't wait for right money. Bend over, wine for me. You cock up and right money. Hush up, your right for me. Can't wait for right money. Bend over, wine for me. You cock up and right money. Hush up, your right.
May your heart find peace anywhere you come from. Coulda up, you coulda down. Blessings on my nation. Ooh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This city can't hold me. My vibe's too high. And my heart it told me jump right now, you will touch the sky. Feel my love unfolding like a laughing flame. All who did not know me when I done, they gon' know the name. Million people coming down, dancing to a
Baby girl, rock your flick. Some of them I talk, just roll with it. Have it on a lock, go ahead, baby. These kind of things I love to see. I know that you're just for you, baby. Whatever that you wear for you. Baby girl, I like the way you do you, yeah. Cause you know I roll with it. Feel like a superstar, you take the nugget. You put the boogie from the bass in the waistline. You should have seen how you look from my eyesight. I want you know how much, I want you back it up on me. Pretty darling, I wanna wine all the way to the morning. I love the way that you're making me want it. You make me sing songs, girl, you deserve it. Yeah, I'm loving this feeling that make me step out of my soul. Away. Ooh. This feeling is so magical, I don't want it to go away. Take charm, I swear, baby, yeah. It's the best feeling of the year. You make your waistline go up there, down there, baby. Right there, baby, yeah. It's the best feeling of the year, yeah. You got me tripping over, yeah. I need the antidote. Need if you press up like we in a con. You know we do what we like. We do whatever we like. Like from the edge, and you know that. And then yeah. Come give me that. How you roll and give me that. How you come and give me that. Right now I want you. How you come give me that. How you roll and give me that. How you come and give me that. Right now I want you. Yeah, I'm loving this feeling that make me step out of the zone. Away. Ooh. This feeling is so magical, I don't want it to go away. How you come give me that? How you roll and give me that? How you come and give me that? Right now I want you. How you come give me that? How you roll and give me that? How you come and give me that? Right now I want you. They say you clickbait, I know you checkmate. I know you're not faking. I know you're not faking, girl. Yeah, I'm loving this feeling that make me step out of the zone. Away. Ooh. This feeling is so magical, I don't want it to go away. How you come give me that? How you roll and give me that? How you come and give me that? Right now I want you. How you come give me that? How you roll and give me that? How you come and give me that? Right now I want you. Ooh, na, na. Yeah. Baby, you, girl, wherever you are, whatever you do, stay the way that you are, wherever you go. Yeah, what you're contemplating on,
see we jamming on. I'll be there, yeah. I love it. Baby, give me all your love.
Going live soon
And I'll be yours
on
eternally.
Facebook, YouTube, and Mixcloud.
When you
Good
want me,
music,
you want
good
me, you want me,
times,
you
where the
baby.
culture lives.
When you're rolling it back, it's only you. Yeah. However you want it, you got it from there. You got it, yeah. Girl, I'll be there for you. Ooh, na, na, na. When the rhythm jam, na, na, na. Like a river coming. I'll be there for you. Ooh, na, na, na. Let the rhythm hold you. Ooh, na, na, na. Like a river coming. Ooh, na, na, na.
Burning up your bandwidth. We are the best in entertainment online, period. Good music, good times, where the culture lives. Good music, good times. All hits. 24/7.
Boom, boom. You know what I'm saying, yo. This is Skinny Fabulous, and right now you're listening to good music, good time. Good music, good time. Culture lives. Somebody say, I whoa.
Good morning. Good morning. In my curtain voice. Good morning. Good morning. I ain't even checked any one of the feeds yet. Mixcloud, nothing. I haven't checked anything as yet. Put on your mic there, Storm.
Good morning.
Morning. Let me see. Put on your mic there, Curtain. Yeah. Morning.
Money, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Let me just restart Facebook real quick. See what's going on here. Jumping on the Mixcloud. Good morning, my Mixcloud family. Good morning, Carol. Good morning, Molly. Good morning, DJ Rudy. Good morning, Jenny and the crew there in London. Think I covered all the bases. Let me see who's hiding. Now I can tell who's there and not saying anything. Yeah. All right. Morning, Jason. Morning, Amory. Good morning to everybody. You know what? Let me start it over. I find it's Monday morning and I'm coming in a little dead. A little dry.
Yeah, don't worry. I got you.
Yeah, I find I come a little dry. You know what? Let's see. All right. Okay. Turn this off. Oh, good morning to the people on YouTube. We already have people on YouTube.
I told you.
Anybody that's on YouTube, that's Storm's people.
That's my people.
Right.
I will claim them as all right. They're treated all like stepchildren.
All right. Okay.
My babies.
Let me start this over. Good morning. Welcome to the wake up call. Y'all know what it is, man. Good music, good time. GMGT, we in the building. I hope everybody had a great and amazing weekend. My weekend was really short.
As usual.
Like 119 seconds short. Before I turned around, it was over. I was like, damn it. Why everything in my life got to be so short? So I want to say welcome to everybody. Y'all know what it is. We're going to have some fun today. We have some topics. We have some very interesting discussions. That video that you sent to me, Curtin, I'm going to definitely play that after the back in the corner. I'm playing the whole video.
Yes.
We're going to put that out there. And I think I'm going to play that damn video every Monday morning going forward.
Yes.
Wow.
Because that's
amazing.
That was some gospel there. That captured a lot of things that I've been trying to say. I think it captured it in the right way. So I'm going to use that as the flag bearer going forward. All right.
Yes.
I want to know how was y'all weekend? Talk to me right now. I want to know what y'all did for the weekend. If y'all hang with family, if y'all did anything interesting. This is your turn. Usually in the first 30 minutes or so, we try to get the audience involved. Talk to us. Let us know what you did. if you had a great weekend, if something is bothering you, you want to, put it out there, let the family in the chat room talk, and, let's figure it out. So, wake up call, Alma Boy, Storm, Kareem, Consuela, we here till 9 a.m. And we're going to put some, a little difference in your morning. To the people that's on IG, welcome. Listen, if you want a better video experience, find us on either Mixcloud, go to mixcloud.com/GMGT.LIVE, or you can go to YouTube, look for GMGT.LIVE. And we are about to be back on Facebook right now for this session here. So the people that's on IG, you want a better video experience, just head over there. All right. So good morning again, once again to everybody. Welcome to the wake up call. We are about to get it started. I want to know what y'all did this weekend. How was the weekend? But I'm going to start with my in-studio crew. Stormy.
Yes, sir.
How was your weekend, darling?
I had a great weekend. I had a restful weekend.
Yeah.
This is the first restful weekend for a long time. So basically, bed.
Nice.
And self-love.
Self-love. Lots of self-love. Heavy on the self-love.
Heavy on the self-love. I got some intimate love.
Oh, nice.
Other than my own self-love.
Okay,
and
wow.
I got,
Look at you,
basically just loving. I had an amazing weekend.
Heavy on the loving. All right. Let me see. I have to bring somebody in here, and I haven't brought them in as yet. Okay. So, Curtin, I'm going to get your video in a second.
In the meantime, Curtin, what did you do this weekend?
Yeah, tell us about that.
Yeah. Well, this morning, I had a record. This weekend, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
I had a record-breaking 119 seconds of self-love.
Yeah. Okay, that's a start. Yes, okay.
I time myself and all.
What?
What's that? Yeah. Time myself and all.
How was it?
It was, woo! That was like I say, it was
right. Now you know how other people should treat you.
Yeah. Nobody can cut style on mine.
I'm telling you, I am promoting self-love.
Yes.
Heavy on the self.
Yes. Now you guys just make it look like it's just intimate self-love. It's not just intimate self-love.
Mm-hmm.
It's rubbing your own shoulder.
Yeah.
What's good vibes all around? I can't complain.
I was busy this weekend. I didn't even have time for self.
Yeah.
No self.
Yeah.
Nah. Saturday we had again a short day in studio, but outside of that, did some cleaning, did some orders, so the work never stops. One of those days last week I got some rest. Thursday, I was a bum from morning to evening. I literally did nothing all day, and I didn't start dealing with studio stuff until like about 7 or 8 the night.
How did that feel?
Amazing.
Gotta make time for self.
Yeah, I did nothing all day, so that was amazing. Anybody out there, anybody getting ready for Thanksgiving? Are you still planning to go do family time, or people heeding the governor's warnings and keeping all gatherings to less than 10 people? I want to know about that.
Small.
What are you doing?
My family will keep it small.
Yeah. I was planning on passing for food.
Yeah, well, it can pass.
Yeah.
Just throw it out the window, I'll catch it.
Drive by Thanksgiving.
Rubbermaid bowls, please, sir. Just in case I drop it.
Yeah. No worries, sir. I got you.
Anything you planning, Storm?
Well, we're not even cooking. Amen, Jesus.
You're not even cooking. Okay,
it's a seafood fest at my house for Thanksgiving.
Oh, nice.
Yes, we're just ordering seafood.
That's it?
Yes.
Okay. Family involved, or is keeping it small?
Well, I invited 2 people, and Hurricane said I was too much.
Yeah.
She was like, they're not coming upstairs, they're staying down by you.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, she's like, she missed it the first time, she didn't try and catch it the second time.
All right, Mama Storming trying to catch that wave.
So,
Hurricane Mama.
Hurricane Mama said, nope, that 2 people is too much. I don't know. I think we're just gonna stay in. We're gonna get matching pajamas.
Yeah.
And enjoy some seafood, watch some movies.
One of my one of the orders I dropped off yesterday. When I dropped it off, I got some food.
Yay. You started early.
Yeah, I got some food. I haven't eaten as yet because obviously I cannot eat the wife's food, and so I learned my lesson the last time I did some shit like that. So
why do we feel that way? Like, I don't even know why I feel that way. Like yesterday, my guy came home with food from another lady, older lady, great lady, enjoy her, and I'm like, what the heck I cook for? Like, you gonna eat it? Like, I had that reaction. I don't even know why I did.
Yeah.
Boy, Kareem.
Yeah.
The other day, I gone boast about your woman saltfish. That was a mistake, my brother.
Yeah. You know what we're gonna say in Trinidad? You look for that.
Yeah, I look for that. And I see that saltfish, he make real different than nice, but like you hear me? So.
Saltfish.
Okay, well, they will continue to go and get saltfish.
Saltfish and paws in the household. Yo. Bro, like
I get it. I learned my lesson.
I don't get it because like one time, somebody brought food and I ate. So when I was like, I'm full, so I didn't eat. Oh, it's like I wasted my time and cook. And then you just talk about gas barring you and blah 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 blah. I say, but it's not like I ain't eating the food after. It's not like I had a choice and I just pushed your food to the side. And I was like, I don't want that. I said I ate already, so whenever the opportunity for me to eat comes up again, I'm gonna eat yours. It's not like week after week.
Sweetie,
I'm just putting
here's the thing. We own your belly.
Bro, we all have an ego, including them.
Yes, we own your belly.
But have an ego with merit.
Well,
we feel that ladies in the chat who gets offended when a guy eats another woman's food over your own.
No, in that case it's not that.
We don't care.
It would seem like that to them, Kareem.
Yes.
It's far from that. For us, it's far from that.
For me eating somebody's like food over the food is me knowing you cook. You put the food there for me to eat. I go get food, eat it, and say, you know what? I ain't want that. That means you take your energy and time, and I knew that, and I willfully refuse to eat your food.
Sweetie, you trying to be logical.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
That's the problem.
That's the problem. I'm trying to be logical.
I heard Chris Rock said once. He said in an argument, we men try to make sense. Yeah. They just want to be right.
We don't want to be right. That's not what it is. I think it's
you see what she's gonna complicate it now? And you're right. You're right with women.
You need to just say I'm right and keep it moving.
That's it. I think I learned my lesson right now. Because it doesn't make sense sometimes. It's not like I'm like thumbing my nose. It's not like when I'm eating your food, I'm like, what is this? Yeah. Like, I'll eat your food like for 52 weekends out of the year. Or 51. And the one weekend, somebody say, hey, and I say, okay, let me just...
Listen, I would rather heads up say, babe, I don't cook today.
No, but I did not know that in advance.
That is exactly his argument. I don't care.
Oh, okay. See? All right. Okay.
Don't argue that.
All right. Okay.
Oh, I want to big up, Kareem, I want to big up the Sunday shows, man.
Yeah, the Sunday shows was good yesterday.
Yeah.
The Sunday shows was really good yesterday.
I got to tune in for about 45 minutes, and I wanted to watch a movie, and I'm like, I just couldn't leave it to go watch that movie.
The conversation was spicy and nice.
Yep.
Big up
Trouble
to
in the morning and Sunday mischief.
Yeah. Big up.
Yeah.
So Let me just talk a little quickly about what's happening in some of the things that happened over the weekend. They had the Million MAGA march in Washington D.C.
Yeah.
People still saying that the elections was stolen. Are we gonna like try to just talk about this a little bit or just move on? Because
I think it's like our cooking. It's like you trying to make sense of it.
yeah, I think that's what it is.
Bro, I mean, I know we probably have to touch it, but I'm trying to not give this thing attention for the next 4 years. I mean, well, forever. With some kind of money, to tell you the truth.
You are so done, huh?
Yeah, like you know, as I say, trying to make sense out of this is just, it will drive you crazy because they don't care. You know?
Well, I felt the same way for a little while, and then I watched an interview, and it was a fact-checked interview, and he said his job is so annoying now because it's not even a challenge. Like the stuff that they're spewing just doesn't make sense, and to check the facts on it is so easy. But we still need to talk about it, no matter how crazy we think it is, no matter how illogical we think it is. We need to talk about it because people believe that. People believe what they're spewing. They're not even talking at this point, just spewing crap.
So let me ask you a question. You believe we can change the minds of these 17 plus million people who voted for Trump? You believe like
I don't think we could. I do not think we could change. And I'm not trying to change anybody's minds, like change their minds. I don't think we could change all of them, but there are some people I still have hope for.
Okay. I do have hope for a few, very few though.
I think I have hope for a few because sometimes, you know, you're dead wrong. Like I've had those situations where you're dead wrong, but in your head you're convinced about something and the right person said the right thing at the right time and it just clicked for you.
But what's in 4 hard years of this? 4 hard years of this. You really believe we should try to get some of them to still come over?
It's not about trying to get them to come over. It's also about the influence that they're going to have on the younger generation and other people. It's about being just as loud as they are.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. We can just do our thing and kind of put them to the side because I'm seeing this 4 years for Biden like worse than Obama is. Personally, like I ain't trying to be negative, but the things that they're spewing right now, and the way that he has that faction of the Republican Party locked in, that they're so scared of him, they will be trying to obstruct any kind of progress made by Biden right now. What do we do?
For me, that's a good question. Let me just pause out of that for a real quick minute. Good morning to Steffi Steffi and Stephanie on Facebook right now, and good morning to Louise. Hey Louise, good morning. I've been seeing you a little bit more regular on Facebook. So good morning, welcome to the morning show, everybody on Facebook. I kind of missed out that crew. Back to this. What I know. And somehow that's like just built in people's DNA. I'm beginning to think like some of these things is destined. Republicans are obstructionists by nature. If it's not, it's either their way or no way at all.
Yeah.
Democrats are the ones that are willing to cross the aisle and say, how can we compromise?
Yes.
And we saw what happened when Republicans had their way to do what they want. What happened for the last 4 years. I guess that's a difference between rational people. Like in my mind, I'm still thinking like there's no way this could work if we say it's just us and them.
Right.
There's no way for that to work. But based on what they showed us for the last 4 years, their inability to even be wanting to listen to reason. You know, so how do we make that happen? And I don't know. I don't have answers for that.
It's tough. That's what I'm saying. It's like put our energy into the things that, let's say, how much votes for Biden so far? 79 million? Right?
Yeah. It's about,
that's a lot of people, right?
That's a lot of people different.
what, like, these people come out for you very hard. You understand? Including black people, black women, for instance, number one. Right? Black women was hard out. So now I'm saying no, specify Michael manage the thing now where let me put them black women, they give me this. Let me give them this. Let me focus here. Let me focus on and let the list keep do the draw a list.
But that a lot of these things will you see that Senate, if we don't get that Senate,
right,
it's gonna be
executive action.
Right. So right, those things can be undone, but lasting things. You see, like what Trump did with the courts.
Right.
It's things like that we need to make real change and real difference.
Right.
So I'm not sure how that is happening. I wish it would, but it's going to be difficult. Good morning to Allison. Good morning to Darren. Good morning to the whole team on Facebook. Good morning, guys. Wake up call. We here.
The only one thing I see for me personally that could I don't think Democrats message well. Like,
they don't message at all.
That's I think have to change in a big way. Like how we message what we want, or even if we go into the negotiating table, how we because I realize, especially defunding the police stuff.
Yeah.
That don't sound right for nobody, for a lot of people.
Well, that don't sound right for irrational people because defunding the police don't mean getting rid of police. Right. It sounds like that. So it's the messaging again, like you said.
Right.
I mean, I agree with all of that. I'm just saying that they say closed mouths don't get fed, and Republicans are loud. You understand? It doesn't matter if what they are saying makes sense. It doesn't matter if it doesn't matter. They are loud and very vocal with what they're doing and what they want. And they have we gotta stick together mentality. We do not have that as Democrats because we consider ourselves individuals. Just like this is the Democrat period with all the races. We are like that in our black community. Like it has to get more united. Like I said, you have to be more vocal. You have to go out there and let it be heard. Like it's logical versus, it's not even about logical versus irrational. It's about being as loud as they are, because unless we say it, for example, Black Lives Matter, until we got upset and we were as loud as the supporters and stuff, I don't even believe a lot of stuff was done. Enough stuff was done that came out of that rally. I don't think enough stuff came out of that rally. What am I trying to say? I don't think enough was done. I think we got a Band-Aid and we got a pat on the back, but I don't think the reforms are going to stay in place.
So what you're trying to say is that we had consequences, right? We marched due to the whole George Floyd thing.
Right.
But now, where is the actionable items that's going to come after?
The momentum started, but we didn't keep revving that engine. And I think that is what Republicans do.
So
you think 79 million people coming out to vote is not, you think,
right. So
you think that's a difference?
And that's what I'm about to say right now. Unless we see some things, we don't think it's happening. But there's a lot of change happening on, like, within municipals, within, the counties where that's where the change has to bubble up from. And I think there's a lot of people getting active on the ground level. That it's going to take time to show up nationally, but it's happening. The change is coming.
I'm not saying it's not happening. I'm just saying it's getting silent again. Like it was so heavy when it first happened. Even within my girlfriends and what we talk about, the conversations that we were having like 5-6 months ago, it's not the conversations we're having on the weekend now when we talk to each other. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying it's not changing, it's not happening. I'm saying unless we keep pushing and being loud, the momentum is going to die.
Understood.
And the Republicans have a way of continuously pushing their agenda, and we haven't figured that out yet. If somebody else dies in the street, we're going to rev right back up again and keep it going. But unless something drastic like that happens, the conversation is going to die a little at a time.
I get what you're saying.
So you think you think that's a reflection of leadership now?
No, I think it's a reflection. It is. Sorry, it is. A percentage of it is a reflection of the leaders that we have. But a lot of it is our mindset because Democrats are usually on the grind. They're hustlers. They're the ones those are the labor people in the trenches. And we have distractions in our life. Whereas most Republicans have the opportunity to stay focused because they don't have certain distractions that we have. But we have to keep reminding ourselves and keep reminding each other. And that's why I'm saying that we have to stay loud.
But I believe we are doing that. I believe, for instance, I would like starting this show before the movement. I would never think that we'll be continuously bringing up these topics. Like every show, I listen to the Sunday show, the Trouble in the Morning, consistently. I'm just saying, I'm seeing us and not getting tuned. Yes, there will be the times when we in those chats and we tuning out of those kind of conversations. But on a whole, I'm seeing it more consistent than ever before. Like,
got you.
If you want to go back, if you want to give some kind of measurement.
Gotcha. I definitely understand what Storm is saying.
Yeah.
In terms of us being loud about it, but I think it woke a lot of people, and I think people are maybe it's not the whole generation, but I think people are being more purposeful in their thoughts and their actions towards things that can further us as a people. I think people are more willing to have discussions. For the first time in a long time, a lot of me and my friends are talking about collectives where we starting own businesses or we doing forums or just having the conversation is a big switch, because a lot of times it was about girls, money, I'm getting this Jordans and a lot of the active conversations I'm having has nothing to do with materials right now. I don't know if this is an age thing, right? But I've seen older people than me have those
that same mindset,
right? So I don't know if it's like, just wait till people get old and they'll figure it out. But I think we have to start pushing it downstream.
Let me ask you a question. Do you think if we put out a blast right now saying Democrats meet, let's go to Washington and let's meet, like if we did that this minute, how much people do you think would we have that same crowd?
As Republicans versus Republicans, I don't think so.
That is what I'm talking about. Not
but if we had lost the election, yes.
I feel like it needs to be a common agenda.
Yeah.
It needs to be a common agenda when doing these kinds of things. I don't think, hey guys, just let's meet. It's just like the Black Lives movement when it came to all the cyclists. We're meeting at Brooklyn Museum. We out.
I still have footage of that.
But they're still out there. That's the crazy part. So like if there's an agenda, I really do feel like a lot of people would be able to meet, and they don't have any issues meeting. If they wanted to meet us both for it.
So somebody's celebrating a birthday today on so yeah, Allison, we gonna get to your birthday. I hope you're still locked in when we're ready to sing happy birthday to you. Listen, it's difficult. It's very difficult out here right now. The climate, a lot of things is happening, a lot of change. I'm gonna try to that video you sent me, Curtin.
Yeah.
Send it to the GMGT WhatsApp.
Okay.
Yeah, because I'm gonna play that video probably earlier than I wanted to. Because there's a lot of things to unpack in there, but we're gonna get to it soon. So Consuela, we was talking about the weekend. How was yours?
I worked.
You worked?
As
wow.
always.
All right. Okay.
And I relaxed a little bit yesterday.
Stephanie Mowbray said for Thanksgiving she's going to be celebrating with her family, just six of us, and it's her birthday also. So happy birthday in advance, Stephanie.
Happy birthday to
Hopefully we could get to your birthday song too. Allison, we're gonna get to you. We're definitely gonna sing you happy birthday. So stay locked in. Don't go nowhere. All right. What else do we have? Let's talk something. Shout out to everybody in I'm gonna jump to something happening in Grenada right now. That's a proposed law, and I thought it was crazy. You have about 15 minutes left in this first hour. There's another thing I want to jump on to. Ooh, we got a lot of things this morning that we might have to push to Wednesday. Yeah,
that's fine.
So here's what I'm gonna do. Let's talk about this thing in Grenada real quick. They have a proposal. I don't think it's a law yet. That for traffic offenses, if you challenge it and you lose in court, it becomes a criminal offense.
What?
Any traffic offense you get written up for, whether it's no parking, whether it's whatever the case is, if you fight it and you lose, it becomes a criminal offense.
See, not even a fine, not even we just gonna go straight there.
Is that me or that song Republican?
No, the Republicans would never. Freedom?
I am messing with you.
No, they will never do that.
Yeah.
No, I am messing with you.
Yeah.
I was just talking about the idiot. Don't say that, Storm.
No, but who proposed that? You gotta get a name on it. Like who?
Let me try to find video on it. I'll try to find some video on it and we can come back to it. But yeah, if you fight or you try to go to court to beat the ticket,
it becomes a criminal.
And you lose.
So the aim is to discourage you from even fighting.
Right.
That's the whole thing.
And who gets most of the tickets and who don't have proper representation like a lawyer or something to jump into a court and get defended?
Poor people. The bossmen,
exactly. So they're coming out against it. They're definitely coming out against it, and I think it's crazy that even got proposed. Like
you know what that is? You don't have no friends at that point, because none of your friends then say, dude, like don't even say that. Like don't say that in public.
So it's what happened is that Grenada is becoming a dictatorship.
Yeah.
Because the person that's in power there has been there so long, he thinks he can do anything and get away with it.
How long has he been in power?
Well, I think it was 20 straight years. Then there was a break.
Wait, I did not know that you guys weren't a democratic society.
We are. Yeah, but he kept winning the elections.
Oh, you guys don't have a minimum time that you could run?
No.
In Trinidad, we do.
No. So once they keep voting you in, you can stay in forever.
Yeah. Maybe that should be the law.
That should change too.
That should change versus parking.
So
wow.
So it was like 20 years, then he lost, and then he came back in, and he's been there for the last 10 years now, right? I think in 2013 he went back.
That long since Tillman Thomas?
Yeah.
So you guys he's been running that country for 30 years.
Since I was in high school.
A very long time.
From the time I was in high school, I think he won in 1998.
Mm-hmm.
Lost in 2008. Right?
Right.
And then came back in 2013, if I'm not wrong.
Was the person who was running the country for that short period of time, did they do like such a bad job?
I agree. He was bad.
He
was bad though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. His time is like he inherited something by accident. And it's just like you didn't have no other choice. That's what happened.
That's what I'm saying. He had to be horrible for them to vote the guy back, and they were like, "Hey, wait,
not even him, It's just the whole party. They have no direction, no message. Yeah.
No, well, I'm saying him, but I mean the leaders. It had to be such a bad, horrible leadership that, we said, you know what, that guy we had last time was not bad.
he was a smart guy, but his leadership style was just too weak for me. He didn't demand that kind of.
It was bad. It was bad. I wholeheartedly agree it was bad, but and I say we as just citizens of all these Caribbean islands, because we need to be able to vote with purpose. Not a lot of people are inheriting their votes.
Vote with comfort.
They inheriting their votes. I've heard people like, My mother is a this, that, and my father is a this, that. So that's who I voted.
How do you get people out of that mindset? Because I spoke to a couple Jamaicans and they were like, okay, back in the day, if you were orange or you were discolored, people's stores got burned down, people got killed over politics. It was that serious. And I'm like, what is going on in a nation that it has to get that serious when it comes to politics? So like you're saying, Caribbean islands and the whole, I spoke out about it. I was disgusted would be a great word for how I felt about the Trinidad elections, with how people was out partying and he left the ban just so people could come in and vote and party. Like it was a carnival in Trinidad. I think
that's what all of them do.
Yeah,
though,
yeah.
Right?
Pretty much. Grenada is like that too.
They try to get the biggest name, whatever party try to get
international
the biggest
artists coming.
Like you could tell me what a shadow have to do with the election. It's like that to me.
Artists are food during election. Artists is like carnival for artists.
Don't try to stop Curtin's food, right? Right now, Curtin probably wish he had election every 2 years.
Lorraine, it's crazy because I keep hearing about this Gary guy too. My dad, Gary, yeah.
Gary.
My dad, wow.
Yeah.
Mongoose gang and them was great.
No, they was. I've heard some stories like my father, even when Morris Bishop was prime minister, like some stories, and I'm just like, damn, this could be a movie.
Allison said Tillman was not a bad guy, just that he was too laid back and trusting. Yeah. So the Judas on his right took him left.
Good point. But how do we get out of that? Sorry.
No, especially for those times when especially recession hitting the world and you remember everybody seemed he wasn't the man for that kind of period.
For that time period.
Yeah.
So how do we get our people out of that mindset? The only how I know is to keep talking. But how do we get them? First of all, I feel like we need new leaders, period. But
I think they need to start fresh.
That's all we need.
But they come out of this society like... We had that conversation, and that comedian George Garland said this. We act like politicians is not us.
Like they're not humans.
Like they fall out of the sky or something like that. We produce them, we educate them, we put them in the positions that they're in, and we want to blame them when they don't do what they're supposed to do. They came out of our societies. They are a representation of who we are.
You know, I like what we're doing. You know the fact that we always having conversation and people say that we don't want to talk about politics?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Because home, let me tell you, the last time I've been home and during the political season, there was two guys arguing at a time over the party. These guys wanted to fight. Like there was no real conversation. And it's not them alone.
Yeah.
Conversation with politics is one of the hardest things I've seen, especially in the islands. And I think that needs to change. Like, Hopefully.
But why is it?
I would say probably it's a lack of education.
Yeah.
And this misdirected form of loyalty.
Well,
I feel like if you really don't know better, you cannot do better. And I don't think they're in a place to actually... it's not even education. I just don't feel like they take the time to study or learn about a specific issue. Even when it comes to me, I love the fact that they're changing up stuff and they're bringing in new people, but at the end of the day, it's just like
there is an old joke about like the obliviousness of like the masses when it comes to politics, and it's about Gary, the same Gary, in Grenada, where he was in a rally, I think somewhere up in Grenville. And he's like, you the people, we're gonna be da-da-da-da-da. And they're like, yeah, Uncle Gary, yeah. He said, pretty soon, the banana boat will be coming up the Paradise River. Yeah.
Paradise River.
Yeah, and that's a little river. Yeah. A raft couldn't probably get through there properly.
I'm laughing because I've heard of this river.
Yeah. And he's like, and he said something so outlandish, and the crowd is like, yeah, Uncle Gary. So, sometimes people don't even know what they're hearing or what they're listening to. It's just that's who they're following.
Let me ask this.
Let me tell you. Let me tell you. the Prime Minister right now, this guy ground game is one of the best I have ever seen.
Yeah.
With people. Like, whether you're uneducated or not.
Yeah.
He know how to make people feel like when it's special.
Yeah.
Like each. Because we get small enough that he can go on, like he can walk the ground.
Yep.
You understand? And he knows how to play that game with people. And not, you see what they're saying there? Lack of education. He not going at nobody like that. He know better.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Because the worst thing is to tell somebody they're stupid.
Right.
You know. And a lot of people tend to want to do that. But he knows how to work that game.
Because he's a performer.
Oh, he's super intelligent.
Well, he had 30 years to practice this art. I'm quite sure.
Well, not just 30 years. 30 years.
As a prime minister.
That man is intelligent.
Yeah. Ain't he a doctor?
Yeah,
he has a whole PhD attached to his name.
He has a PhD.
Smart.
Yeah, he has a PhD in math.
Statistics and stuff. Wow.
Yeah.
Well, he know how to. Let me ask you this: have you ever gone back home and listened to some of the conversations, and in your head you'd be like, "These people really haven't." I hate to say that, but it has happened to me.
So I realize the people who travel more are more open-minded.
Yeah.
And when I say travel more, it doesn't mean even the U.S. Like people that just travel more, different islands. You had
see
different
how
cultures.
Different people live.
Right.
So sometimes
across the board though.
Yeah.
Yeah, across the road, because Americans have the same. But like, just no. I'm just talking about within yourself and feeling guilty that you even feel this way. Like,
I don't feel guilty.
No, I don't feel guilty.
I know I feel, because in my head I feel like a little judgmental, because I'm like, you people, like the stuff that I do, the stuff that people argue about home, like stupid shit, like you're coming and you're throwing stone in front of people's house and all that kind of stuff. I'm like, you people, like we used to do that shit in the 80s. Like, my friend is Jamaican and she was like, people still skin their bottom in Jamaica. I'm like, what?
I've seen that grown woman do that already.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? Like, we still do that.
Getting out is a big deal, but because I was watching this interview the other day with a Ku Klux Klan member.
Yeah.
So they asked him, have you ever traveled out of the country?
No.
Nope.
He lives in North Carolina. He said, he said the most of went to South Carolina and Tennessee for Ku Klux
That's
Klan
out
rallies.
of the country.
But I think
for Klan rallies.
But that's what them Trumpians too. I feel like a lot of these people have not really. It's either opposite ends of the spectrum. Either they haven't traveled out of their state, and that's if they got out their state, or they make a lot of stupid retarded money. I just feel it's two opposite ends of the spectrum. They don't have too much,
I was listening to an interview at the Trump rally the other day. Not the other day. That was last night on Alexa, because I just had it on the news. And she asked the lady specific questions. She first question was like, do you think the election was unfair? Yes. She said, you think all the states that Trump wanted, were they fair? Yes. All the states that Biden winning, he lost in, was unfair. What do you think about elections 4 years ago? Do you think that election was fair? She's like, maybe they had some unfairness in there, but it was more fair than this election. Then she asked her, they were talking about all the states that stopped counting out, and she was like, that's not true. They went with guidelines, they did this, they did that. She's like, I don't care what you said, like straight out. Starting to yell now. I don't care what you said. I know this, and we listen to the news, and we listen to this, and I could decipher, and all the she went into such a rage. The lady had to pull the mic. That's not true, ma'am, and go into a different direction.
The fact that my 9-year-old,
I saw that video,
can recite what has been going on with Trump. It's just a 9-year-old, and he's quite aware of what is going on. That's crazy. That's scary.
It is. It makes you wonder what are these people thinking. But
I was like, what they on? I am convinced.
Let's pause for a cause. We're gonna come right back after this. It's the wake up call. GMGT, Storm, Consuela, ALMA boy. Yes, Julie Kareem. I'm here. Being my 119-second self. Let me see what's going on in the chat room before I take a quickly. Oh, Patsy. Morning, Patsy. She says she don't celebrate Thanksgiving. Laws suck, Papa. Staying away from Grenada. Yeah, the Grenadian public keeps holding him back. Yep, free barrel. He was good for that. Yo! Yes, Patsy and Lorraine. Let's take a quick break. We're gonna come right back. It's a wake-up call. Good music, good times. It's where the culture lives. We coming right back.
The Wake Up Call, now live on the best entertainment, has to offer good music, good times, where the culture lives.
GMGT big, 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 where the culture lives. Big, big, vibes big, big, big. GMGT, oh, it is what it is. Smartin.
Yo, here for us, bro. Don't know how we go to when the 2 days reach and we can line, yeah. What we go do when the 2 days reach and we have to stay inside? Say what we go do when the 2 days reach and we have to stay inside. Catch me dabbing in the morning, dress up in the evening, waving a glow stick in the night time, 'cause I really miss a good time. Just imagine that 2 days was never enough. Now how long we waiting, anticipation been building up. I know you telling me a whole carnival junkie, everything one tarnish, I know start to feel jamish. No bum bum shaking, no still punjabi, no juve morning, my heart aching, but I don't mean to say I don't jam in where I day. Can't go on the road, go jam wrong yet, 'cause I love carnival. What we go do when the 2 days reach and we have to stay inside? Say what we go do when the 2 days reach and we have to stay inside. I swear to never complain when parties start again. I miss fighting for drinks by the bar. I miss fighting on Wall Street when hunger strike me hard. Ooh, just imagine. No bum bum shaking, no still punjabi, no juve morning, my heart aching, but I don't mean to say I don't jam in where I day. Can't go on the road, go jam wrong yet, 'cause I love carnival. What we go do when the 2 days reach and we have to stay inside? Say what we go do when the 2 days reach and we have to stay inside. Just imagine that 2 days was never enough. Now how long we waiting, anticipation been building up. I know you telling me a whole carnival junkie, everything one tarnish, I know start to feel jamish. No bum bum shaking, no still punjabi, no juve morning, my heart aching, but I don't mean to say I don't jam in where I day. Can't go on the road, go jam wrong yet, 'cause I love carnival. What we go do when the 2 days reach and we have to stay inside? Say what we go do when the 2 days reach and we have to stay inside. No bum bum shaking, no still punjabi, no juve morning, my heart aching, but I don't mean to say I don't jam in where I day. Can't go on the road, go jam wrong yet, 'cause I love carnival. When the 2 days reach and we have to stay inside.
The Wake Up Call, now live on the best entertainment, has to offer good music, good times, where the culture lives.
Yep. We are back. We're back. Good morning to everybody once again. Yeah, hey, big up to Young Style. Young Style, good morning.
Good morning.
Hey, big up to DJ Young Style.
Good morning.
The Untouchables, King Mix and the crew.
Good morning.
This hour is going to be a nice hour. I think we have some things lined up. We're going to start it off light and then we're gonna start, going back down in depth. So I want to say good morning once again to everybody locked in. Shout out to Lorraine, Carol. Shout out to KAREEM. Big up to the crew out there. Marie, Sexy09, good morning to you. Sancha, Shancha. I hope I got your name right. I think I got just about everybody. I don't see Molly anymore. So Molly, good morning wherever you are. I just want to say morning again to everybody. Welcome back to hour number 2 of the Wake Up Call. The best morning show in the universe. Right?
In all the land.
With Storm, ALMA boy, yours truly KAREEM. I'm here. And the first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna start live. So we're gonna shoot a question to you guys, right? You have that, you can post it in the chat. The choice is no, it was a meme. We can't send that in the chat. Okay. So
one gotta go.
That's the choice, right? That's the choices here. One has to go. I'm giving you 4 choices and one has to go. I want you to listen carefully, right? 4 things. One has to go. Go ahead, Consuela.
Wash up.
Bathe.
Take a bath. Wash up.
Bathe. Just bathe.
You really want to put bathe?
Yes.
Yeah, put bathe.
A shower.
A shower.
Right?
We have Caribbean people wash your.
Yeah. So showers A.
Boom, which is
sex B.
Or money.
Money C.
And family.
Family D. So if one of those 4 things had to go,
which one would you give up?
Which one would you give up? And Patsy, don't say family.
Patsy, you are allowed to say family.
All right.
Give it a choice, Taggy. Let me hear Taggy.
A shower. B, sex.
A shower or bathing, period.
Showers.
Bathe.
You're not going to bathe for the rest of your life, basically.
Much.
Got you.
B, sex.
For the rest of your life.
For the rest of your life.
No, not even self.
No sex, not even self-love.
Okay.
Right? C, money. D, family.
For the rest of your life.
So which one are you guys giving up? Storm, I'm gonna start with you.
Why? I'm giving up. I give up money. I will marry rich.
That's a cop out.
Wow.
Curtin, which one you give it up?
Oh gosh, that one not hard.
Not for me.
But I feel like
we know.
I feel like if all of us in bathing, like I give up bathing.
Not, you see, y'all making excuses. I ain't even putting all that disclaimer.
No,
Curtin. Showers are overrated.
Okay, you will have to stay virtual. I promise you.
Listen to me. Showers are overrated. all the nice perfume I could buy with all the money I have.
To cover up what?
I covering up the stench, yo.
You will be virtual. I promise you. You will be virtual. You know.
I am putting them Lotus flower bombs on my balls all year.
Wow. No. I'm telling you, you will be
up those 2 sacks and I'm squirting.
I'm gonna take one for the team. I would become virtual myself. You decide between you and Curtin not bathing. I would be virtual. Thank you very much.
Listen, I ain't giving up my family and I ain't giving up sex.
Choose one. It's money.
I'm right.
I'm serious. I'm giving up showers. It's a scientific fact that we take too much showers. I'm telling you.
Okay, this is my thing when that run through my head. I have gone through Grand Central and I've smelled homeless people who haven't taken showers for about 2 months. I can't imagine your dirty ass in here after 6 months.
Consuela, what is it? Consuela.
I would give up family before showers.
Wow.
I'm telling you.
Money,
Because my family
money.
is not going to want me after 4 months.
So let me ask you a question, right?
Right.
So when you mean bathe, that means any type of water.
Any type of cleansing. Any type of cleansing.
Listen to me.
I'm just asking.
When it rains, I'll walk in the rain.
Not enough.
I'll walk in the rain. I'll probably.
So, but how about the fire hydrant? Because we live in New York. So
yeah.
No,
Summertime.
that is copping out. No,
Oh,
you said
That's
no
copping out.
showers,
Okay,
no
all right,
bathing.
So no water.
Okay. Don't even. I'm going. No showers. No copping out right now. So
Money.
showers. I ain't giving up money.
We know.
I ain't giving up money.
Money for me.
I ain't giving up money.
Yeah, we know that.
So
I feel like if
Patsy
you give up
said
showers,
she
you're not
can't
going to
give
have
up
any
her
other.
family. She will give up showers because I can wash my pumps in a bucket of water.
No, you cannot. Nope. No cleansing.
Paris says she giving up showers. Like, why am I giving up money?
Why are you giving up showers, sir?
Because showers, you don't have to shower to live.
Yes, to live among me. Yes.
In the wise words of a customer, I like the spray deodorant because sometimes in the winter when it's too cold to shower, I find that it lasts very long.
Yeah, no.
That was a white person?
Hell yeah. Let me tell you, when they bathe?
When?
When their hair is wet.
That's when they bathe?
Yeah, that when you know.
That's when you know they bathe.
No.
Listen, my sister went to England, right? That was way back.
Yeah.
And she was living with this family and she was bathing every day, and they got upset at her for taking showers every day.
I don't mind people missing a few showers here and there, but you're not gonna bathe for the rest of I have a serious problem with that.
Amory says, if you give up showers, no sex, nobody wants stinky pumps.
Exactly.
If both of us bathing, it cancel each other out.
Oh my God!
Everybody is doing that. I tell you.
You don't see two bums having sex? You think they smelling one another?
They are higher than kites.
They're nose blind.
My initial answer was if everybody is sing together, we won't be smelling it.
Exactly.
If everybody is
You know what?
together,
We're gonna go back to the 1400s and the 1500s when they didn't
and they survived, right? They lived.
Listen, when you know better, you can't go back. We just talked about that.
Listen, no, history repeats itself. So I'm gonna pick bathe.
We are wasteful. The amount of water we use for showers, we could cut back.
Listen, I am there with that. I am there with less showers. Like if you said less showers, I would be on board. You said no.
Yes, that's what
showers.
we said. Yes.
That
Sexy 09, choose one.
Sexy 09, no.
Nothing.
Like
she said nothing.
That's E. She said E. That we don't have E. Stop copping out.
Morning, Bertha. Morning. Sexy 09 say if you give up showers, no sex.
If you give up showers, no sex and no family.
Let me tell you something.
My family would dead ass say, we gonna feed you out of your cage.
let me tell you something. I have a friend. He say, yo, when I come home and my wife shower and she want me go down, I ain't want it like that. I just send her around the block to jog a little.
Yeah.
You see, he like it with a little sweat in it.
He likes seasoning.
Yeah.
He likes
He like when a little seasoning go back in it.
I hear what you're saying. I'm just saying no. Like I would give up money and then family before I give up a shower.
Giving up money.
So let me ask. That's my homeboy talking about a woman. Do women feel the same way about men?
No.
Y'all don't like
not
a little...
put no cheesy, salty, anybody balls by me, please. Thank you.
I will admit this.
Oh, go on. Let's go.
Listen. Wait. Like I said, I am the seasoning.
Hold up. Let me hear what Storm has to say. I will. Let's go.
Okay,
Storm.
so sometimes when they have that genuine scent on them, like right before they smell bad, like that, like your own.
Yeah.
I didn't say rank. Don't be putting nothing in my mouth. Shit.
Literally.
I could put my own thing in my mouth. Don't be putting words in. I'm saying that his natural scent, especially lately, like I love that. Like I just walk up there, like,
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
I no, not that
Not
part.
right out of the shower. Like if it's the
Yeah.
next
No.
morning or like right
yeah.
after. Like I
I know
love.
what you're talking
I
about.
like overnight. I like overnight stewed. I like overnight. Like you take a
Look,
shower
look,
that
look.
evening.
Look at curtain face.
Curtin, you didn't know that was working for you, huh? You didn't know that was working for you.
I had to be clean for my woman here, boy.
You take a shower that night and then that morning.
That morning, like you are
Yeah, man.
heaven. Like you smell like you.
Yeah.
That I can do. No.
I don't even carry hair down there anymore just for that thing.
Wow.
Yes, because hair has odor. It keeps the odor.
I like the
Yeah,
hair.
and
I feel like I'm sleeping with a little boy when there's no. I had a
No,
guy
no,
that
no,
used to fucking wax. Like I can't do it.
Yeah, that
I
guy
love
that used to
wax.
wax.
Yeah,
I
I
love that
cannot
Brazilian.
do it.
You wax curtain?
I love the. No, I don't wax. I love when you wax.
Oh, when she waxes. I'm like,
Yeah.
interesting.
I like that. I like that butter smooth kind of on earth. I love that. I really do.
Look at
I
this.
I like when the hair start to grow back.
It is just too
Yeah,
much.
that prickly kind of thing. But the wax doesn't last long.
Yeah, it does.
The wax does last a good time. That one I like.
This
that
man
one
is
I
a
like.
wax
Like,
professional here.
when I experienced it the first time, I was in heaven. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah,
What
like,
is it about it? Like what is it?
It was just like it was just not only going there for the start.
Mm-hmm.
You go there, you had a point where you had to focus, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. But when that whole
Look at
thing
his
went,
face.
it's like I was just talking to everything. I was just like, let's get myself acquainted to every part. And sorry, let me come back to that. I'm not.
No, don't
I-
stop. Do
I'm
not
going
stop.
places, I'm going
I am
places,
in
sorry.
love with it. Go ahead.
Sorry, I'm going places. But
You were talking to the whole thing.
Yeah. And even when the gallic ring and it wax, it's like I love it even more. Like I even want, trust me. Oh God, yes. I need to go there.
All right.
Good
Okay.
thing.
Yeah, he went there.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had a moment there.
Yeah, that moment.
I feel a little traumatized.
I didn't understand
You
what I've
feel
been through for the last
traumatized?
few weeks.
I feel enlightened. It explains the curtain.
No, I love to. And husbands, like sometimes I feel like I'm sleeping with a little baby. And
But
that was very offensive to me.
No, I think for me it's I don't like clean. Like it cannot be hairless.
She loves it.
She loves it.
She loves it.
My good don't like it.
She loves it. She
I have
prospers
to, so
during
you
those
do it, but
moments.
it's like, and it's embarrassing. Like I don't care how much times I do it. It's embarrassing like shit.
Listen, no, I will skin out, get every single piece of hair.
Especially when you have to bend over and they go like, go lower. And they don't care. They be like, bend. Like
who you going to that they making you bend?
The Chinese. Remember what the whole?
No, I don't go to Chinese, boo boo.
You go to the Russians?
No, I had a Russian before. I loved her.
I went to a Russian. She was.
I have a Spanish one right now.
Ooh, I had a Russian. She was good, but she was like matter of fact with it. Like,
Nah.
I have a little extra skin, people. Like, you had to lift and pull, and it's like it's a
But why is the
embarrassing, man.
easiest part your butt crack? That's the easiest part.
To me, that's a weird thing to bend over. Like, I'm like,
No, I don't know how you bend it over. Spread.
So you just
spread.
Ooh.
You know, spread.
Well, I guess I got a little bit more butt because she's like, you gotta and
when I started shaving, and it's like all the nerves got exposed. All around, like, not just there. You understand what I'm saying?
Wait. I know we got to change this topic soon, but wait. When you say exposed, like you gotta break that down a little bit, sir.
Oh my
No,
god.
it has become better from that experience when she go down now. It's the best thing ever.
Wow.
Really?
Wow.
That's for me, and that's for me. Okay, that's just for me.
Wow.
ever had a family member just say some real crazy stuff?
Hold up.
And you right there, and they forgot that they had people around. That's not even it. That's not even it. One time we was going out, and he was like, "Baby," and he went. I was like, "Oh my God, I'm here. I am here. Hello. Please stop."
I remembered when you were just my uncle.
Patsy
it wasn't even that.
Patsy says she always spread, never bends.
Yeah, I
always spread, never. What size is Patsy? I'm a 1X.
Patsy's
I don't think that has anything to do with it.
No, because everybody I go to have to bend over.
Because that's what they're comfortable with. Because they probably don't know you.
Oh. Let's switch topics. Let's switch topics for a little bit.
Okay.
Let's go into the next one.
My bad.
So segueing into this other topic here. We had a picture that we saw on social media, right? Little girl was having a princess party, and both the mom and dad dressed in character as princesses. The mom and the dad.
Tutus and a bandeau.
So,
both of them.
I want to know how y'all feel about that. Is it wrong? Like, is it wrong for the dad to dress that way, or does it even matter?
I don't think anything is wrong with it. My thing is he's sexier than she is. His whole stomach outside, like she's covered up.
You talking about what? The mom? The dad is sexier?
No, the dad is sexier. You see the whole stomach, everything outside.
I'm not doing this.
No, she is covered up, right? His stomach open. His top look a little smaller than the mama's top. Like he's doing it. Even his pose. Look at the pose. Like he's in it. I am here for it.
So, listen, for fun and entertainment, I could do all those things. It really doesn't matter to me. But it matters to some people, and I understand. Like, I ain't knocking nobody who don't want to do that.
Right. So I ain't knocking anybody that want to do it. But I want to know about the people that's criticizing.
My husband cannot do that.
So
why not?
So you wouldn't allow your husband to do that if you had a daughter?
If we had a daughter, and she says, "Daddy, can you play tea party with me?" Sure.
Yeah.
But as a purposeful photo shoot, and my dad is going to dress like a princess for this photo shoot, it's a heavy no for me, dogs.
Yeah. I was wondering why he couldn't just as a king do, like, in my sense.
That's what I said.
It's a princess party.
But I don't even think it's...
It is.
Okay, and...
He's going as a princess.
Okay.
I am here for it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just feel like maybe because the outfit, I don't like the outfit.
He's too sexy for you.
No, it's not even. He looks awkward. If it was blended in better, like he looks awkward AF.
Listen, I am here. I think.
Why he couldn't have the same outfit like the mama? The mama got the two top and she got a little tie right there.
That's what I'm saying. He is looking it better.
No, it looked like that belonged to the daughter and it was a little bit too big. So he said, F it, I'm going to put it on. And then, no, it don't look good.
I personally would not do this, but I don't have a problem with that.
I don't. I feel I always say that, masculinity and femininity is society's constructs. Like that, they put that on us. Like if we were just born, like boys wouldn't know they need to wear pants and girls wouldn't know that they need to wear skirts. Right. So I don't think it's a genetic thing.
Right.
I think gender is. Go
as
ahead,
much
sorry.
as you say that, I like having some levels of masculinity, and I like my ladies having some levels of femininity. I like,
and that's fine.
I'm not disagreeing.
But he's not. What is the word I'm trying to use? He's not feminine for doing that.
No, I don't
think he lost any of his masculinity dressing up as a princess for his daughter.
And he doesn't look awkward in it. He looks like he's enjoying it. Like, I don't have any problems with this whatsoever.
Listen, I've played with dolls with my daughter, and I'll play with dolls again.
Yeah.
That's not my issue. That's not my issue.
Your issue is the fact that they posed for this picture.
And he looks awkward.
What if he didn't take a picture? What if he did that in the comfort of his home, played with his daughter as a princess?
And I will be with the shits. I would love it.
Okay, let me ask you, what if they all dressed up like kings instead of just him dressing up as a princess?
If she looks awkward as then hell yeah, I'm gonna have an issue with it because she look awkward. But if she don't, she don't. Yeah, if he had an actual if he had an actual princess dress and it fit and it looked like he wasn't uncomfortable, I would not have an issue.
It doesn't look like he's uncomfortable. You are uncomfortable watching him.
No, I'm not. I promise you, I'm not.
I don't find he looks uncomfortable.
I think he in it.
Yeah, he look weird.
He looks wet because we're not accustomed to that.
No, I'm accustomed seeing guys with makeup on their face because their daughter plastered it on or they painted their nails. That's not an issue for me. He looks weird. Him and the mother don't even, if they have like identical outfits, then that'll be fine. But it looks like their teenage daughter or supposed to that band.
I'm not agreeing with that take.
No,
bro, when I went back and watched my King of GMGT when I dressed up as a teenager, I looked weird like that. I like.
Okay.
It looked, but for entertainment,
I enjoyed it for entertainment purposes.
I didn't really have.
What is wrong with a man dressing like a princess to take a photo for his daughter?
I don't see anything wrong with it. I'm here for it. I think he's a little I think what people's problem is he's sexier than the mama. Oh my god. That's
so.
Is that for memory or is that because she was 1 year old and she didn't know the difference any damn way?
I don't know. I don't know. And the mom looks like she's happy with her husband doing that.
Yeah.
She looks like she's happy with it.
She told him to do it.
Right, and he followed. He complied.
I don't see anything wrong with it.
I do not see anything wrong with it. I wish there was a way for us to
put it in the chat room.
The video, the picture up.
Could we put it on our IG? Just put it on IG just so people could see it.
Yeah, we could do that. Let me see. I'll figure it out. I'll post it up.
I'm here for it. Seriously here for it. Especially coming from an art point of view. I love this. It shows that they're not, because I feel like long ago men were so hard with everything because they felt like they needed to.
Yep.
Now that that's relaxed a little bit and they're expressive and they're playing with it a lot more, I am going to encourage it all day, every day.
But it's okay to me if a man don't want to do these things and see
it is okay for a man not to do it.
Because the thing what I hear a lot of is as soon as you want to do that as a man, you're not comfortable with
your masculinity.
Right.
I hate that.
I don't like that track either.
Right. I'm not there for that. I'm just saying the ones who want to do it, leave them. Give them their freedom to do it. The ones who don't want to do it, you get your freedom not to do it. So I think it needs to go both ways. That's all I'm saying. And I remember we had the same conversation. I wanted to dress up like Miss Piggy and write a whole heap of crap over my body, and they were like, that was so inappropriate. And I said, why? People talk that shit behind my back. If I want to put fat bitch on my body or this and that just for the art of it, that shouldn't be a conversation that I have to
but with you for you to be okay, and I'm perfectly fine with it.
Right. So I think appropriate, we use that word a lot. What is appropriate for this person? What is appropriate for that person? And I say it's a freedom thing. Let people be free as long as they're not hurting anybody else.
Yeah.
You know what? Go ahead, Curtin.
No. As she said, I was just agreeing. A matter of choice. If you will to choose whatever you want, you're not hurting anybody. I agreed what Storm just said in that fact.
So I want us to jump into our next topic, and it might last for a few. I don't know if it's going to take us all the way to the 8 o'clock hour. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to play a few songs, and then we're going to get into the topic. Right? So stick with us. I promise you, the next conversation is going to be it's going to be interesting. I want to get some takes on that one. It's the wake up call. We're going to be right back after this.
The Wake Up Call, now live on the best entertainment has to offer. Good music, good times, where the culture lives.
Right now we're talking about sex. I don't know why they prefer to use the word like the word illegal or something. Well, me can't stand. Excuse the plain talk and bad manners. We hope nobody not dig harass. Cause right now we're talking feelings. Talking about that feeling when girls want me waiting. Sent out a broadcast message last fire blackberry. 220 women just to see what the response would be. Accountants feeling they get when they want die urgently. I was amazed by the response that came back to me. Cutie say she wanna wet. Nashanda say dusty. Most of them say that's honey feeling, but Darn it, oh gosh, she said that each you must crack, and dig it. Exactly by the time. Come on, in the island style. Summertime. Come on to the island spice. Let's go. Buckle up, make that trip. Go Grenada for the summertime. Yes, man. See the drink some rum, and some spice and fresh. We go have it out. Yes, you girl, all night in the party, me and you and it. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. You set the mood, girl, you set the mood. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. As you touch me, girl, the mood step. I know what's causing it, and I like it, yes. Sweetness, the sweetness, the sweetness, making sugar. The sweetness, the sweetness, the sweetness like no other. The sweetness, the sweetness, the sweetness, sweet than sugar. The sweetness, the sweetness, the sweetness. Oh girl, wine them a wine and move them waistline. Hey, them a wine and move them waistline. You are light. But the way that you walk in your waist, I got no choice but tell you that, hey, I love the way you whine and you bring it down. And when the waist go round and moving in slow motion, how you going to walk up like that and don't expect me to watch you? If you find that the real like you, my girl, don't stop. Just keep whining.
The Wake Up Call, now live on the best entertainment has to offer. Good music, good times, where the culture lives.
They calling me a hooligan.
Woo! Welcome back, one and all. I don't know if y'all understood where I was trying to go with this.
I got that.
Yeah. So we're gonna talk about Short Pre. We're gonna talk about Short Pre for a while. And anybody know Short Pre and have Short Pre's ear, tell him we want to get him here on the show. We want to have a conversation with him in depth. I personally,
I'll reach out to him again.
Oh, you reach out to him again. Okay, good.
By the correct name too.
I personally love Short Pre music. Let me just put that out there. Absolutely. I think Short Pre is one of the best writers that came out of Grenada in the last 20 years. Like consistency, especially in the last 10 years. I think Short Pre has a catalog of music that's timeless. Mm-hmm. You could listen to that this summer, next summer, you know? So, love Short Pre music.
Yep.
Let's come back now to Short Pre, the artist. So, Short Pre has pretty much given up soca, right? Mm-hmm. When I read, like, he had a article that he himself, I guess, okayed because most of the stuff was quoted directly from him. He said he's done with competition. He didn't necessarily say soca, but he's also done with the messaging of what he feels where soca is right now, right? So he's like, most of the messaging about the alcohol and women whining and thing, he just as a person, he can't sing that anymore, right?
His words was, I want to divorce myself from such indecency.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. I want to hear the feedback from the chat room. I want to know how y'all feel about that.
First of all, to get the full context of the people, Did they read? Did they chat to me? Did you guys follow what's going on with Short Free?
I think most people know, but I think the synopsis is of what I said there is kind of...
Yeah.
Kind of it.
Yeah.
I know.
You want to add some color to it, Curtin? Because as an artist, maybe you might have a better insight.
Well, I mean, I was as surprised as anyone else. I mean, so I'm just like everybody with this one.
Okay.
Like, I for one, like, Shorty is somebody I looked up to. That's how I changed what I did.
Right.
Because of Shorty. I for about a year or two straight, I was on Shorty heels.
Good.
When he came up here in the States, I was his shadow, basically.
When you say
because I wanted to be in the company of greatness. That's how I saw it.
Right.
You understand? And first of all, to each his own.
Yes.
And everybody grew differently. Everybody mature differently. Everybody have their own vision.
I fully agree with that.
At different, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't see nothing personally wrong with him going into that other venturing into that other genre.
Right.
And more positivity, as he's going to put it.
Got it.
But at the same time, I didn't really want to see him. For me personally, as a fan,
yeah,
I didn't want to see him out of soca music.
Me personally, as a fan, I felt it.
Yeah.
I felt it because I absolutely love Short Free music.
Yeah. I always say the best, one of the top. If I could get top 5 of soca of all time, Set the Mood to me.
Yep.
Yeah.
I can't give. I don't know if it's number 1, but it's close. It probably is.
It's high on the list.
Yes.
It's very high on the list for me too.
Yes. The way he put his wording, his word, everything, and even his delivery and just style.
That's a timeless song.
Yeah.
That song could play 20 years from now and it'll song the same.
Yes. So I was in shock. I mean, I kind of saw. Let me just put it straight. Following him, we saw that. We saw that evolution coming. Yes. I can't say I'm surprised because if you notice the type of what should I say activity. Yeah. You know, you can tell something was coming. Yeah. His posts were different lately. Yeah. Like the last year or two, his posts have been. You can tell he was becoming more militant, more stringent in his views, and even in interactions. Yeah. So, the artist Short Free, I'm definitely gonna miss you. Yes. You know. But a lot of people have a problem with that. Right. What he said. So we're gonna get into that. We're definitely gonna get into that. Could you, Consuela, quote for me like the part around where he said like, hey, you know, I'm no longer gonna do competition and this is why, etc., etc., etc. And for the people who's listening who may not know who Short Free is actually one of the biggest soca acts to come out of Grenada. I don't know if necessarily internationally he will get the recognition as, let's say, the Mr. Killer and the Natty and Thunder, right? He hasn't had that much commercial success internationally, but in terms of quality and locally, Short Free is one of the best acts to come out of Grenada. And I say this without apology, and if anybody want to be mad at it, it's fine. No. I agree with you. It's an opinionated thing, but I agree with you. He was the first person to win 3 crowns in Groovy, right? Yes. And
for those of us not from Grenada, what is Groovy?
Groovy is basically the same soca, but it's slower soca.
Yeah, you are Trinidadian, you should know that.
We don't call it Groovy.
What y'all call it?
Yeah, slow soca.
Y'all call it groovy.
I like groove. No, we do say groovy music, but when you said 1-3 or what's for groovy, it's like it sounds like a competition.
It's
the groovy monarch.
They have soca monarch and then they have groovy.
Right, that's what I'm saying. We don't have groovy monarch.
Trinidad has.
We do.
Yeah. Trinidad has 2.
Trinidad, I apologize.
Yeah.
Don't take my card. we have groovy monarch for real?
Last year they put it back into one competition, right, Curtin? It was one.
Last year.
Last year was the first year in about 10 years they put back. Was it one?
No.
They had groovy.
No, actually, no.
2020 had groovy and College Boy Jesse. Yeah, College Boy Jesse won the groovy.
Boy Jesse. Yeah.
So Storm, look at you confusing me. What the hell?
My bad. If you were secure in your point, I wouldn't be able to confuse you. I just
You know
saying
what?
that
You're
because
damn
I
right.
try not to lose my card.
So
Ayanfe said,
Yeah.
I'm 100% certain that I am finished with competition.
right.
Nobody would ever see me again on stage performing any soca or groovy song. No time, no more short pre. I've taken a new direction in life, and therefore the name that was with the old road has to go. I took the decision for the name Ayanfe this year. There is now a trend in soca music where the focus is on party, alcohol, women to wind down, and I want to divorce myself from such indecency.
Pause for a second. He's not wrong about the trend in soca.
Right.
I wish we would sing more general terms sometimes. I think that's the way soca will evolve. Like even set the mood. Set the mood is like it doesn't.
Yeah.
It's like, you know what I'm saying?
It's a sexy song, but without being so explicit.
Right. You know.
Yeah.
But what do we remember old calypsos?
Yeah.
I miss those. Like let me just say that out of the hand. Like I miss those, and I think for me, I am not heavy in soca. Like as much as I'm in carnival, like
Yeah.
I am not heavy into soca, obviously. I am not heavy into soca music. Because I didn't know who he is before you guys put it in the chat. I didn't know who he was. And there's a lot of soca artists in Trinidad I don't know who they are as well. Like my friends have that conversation with me like, yo, what you doing? You design costumes. So, but I do agree, like the soca, like remember in the 90s where they had that conversation, everything is jump and wave, jump and wave, jump and wave. I think that's where we at now. It's no longer jump and wave, it's wine and sex.
Right. And drunk.
And drunk. Oh yeah, the drunk.
Yeah. Drink rum, fall long,
All
block
I
drink.
want is, yeah. So I agree with him. Like I wish there was more amen. Like I wish there was a little more diversity in soca music. So I agree with him with that. But shutting down period. I can't say I disagree. People have a right to make their choices, but shutting down period is a bold statement.
Because as an artist, I feel like a lot of artists actually feel like they have to lose themselves now to kind of to stay relevant.
Right. To get the bly and to right.
Like I just don't want to go singing Ben.
Yeah.
Right. But that's what's winning right now.
Right. I agree.
But then again, you have to listen to your audience, and if that's what your audience want, that's what they dance into. Unfortunately, that might be music.
But
how do we?
Well, I've already established he have a right to do whatever he wants to do with his life. Like if he feel it's indecent, it probably is. Like who am I to say it isn't? I like being indecent. It is what it is. But I have struggled with that same topic. I spoke to KAREEM about it, like pushing all of that sexy photos and stuff like that out there is messing with me a little bit. I'm going to admit that, because I feel like I'm more than that, and I feel like that's encouraging a certain mindset with younger girls.
See, but I feel like it's like a really, really, really thin line, only because now you want females, whether they're small, whether they're big, whether they're voluptuous, whether they don't have any shape, to feel proud of the skin that they're in. Yeah. So that's why I feel like it's a thin line. Because people with a little bit more hips go, look, girl, you fine. I wish I was your size. And meanwhile, I'm like, damn, I wish I had a little bit more meat on my bone. I wish everybody has insecurities no matter what their size is.
I fully agree.
So you know what I find is difficult?
What?
I find taking the middle ground now is like the most difficult thing ever now.
Yes.
Like, it had to be all the way over here or all the way over here. I gotta take.
Remind me to raise a point about that middle ground later on. I want to stick with the short pre thing, but I have something to discuss around like artists and middle ground and stuff like that.
Okay. Right.
Now, go ahead. Sorry.
So that balance I'm talking about with the music, because my music is I always like to bring sexy music.
Yeah, we know.
But I still want to.
But that's genuinely who you are, though.
Right. No, but I still want it to be thoughtful.
Yes.
Right. Like I still want some level of like let me think about it and
like somebody said, your niche. A lot of artists don't even have. They just go off the hype. Your niche. You tell a story. Of how they set the mood for you while you was in a fete, while you was in carnival, while you were anywhere. a lot of people don't have that.
I think with him, people wish he spoke more eloquently when it came to.
Oh, I'm gonna touch that too. Go ahead.
No, I think people wish that he spoke more eloquently. With how he worded it, or even if he did it without all of that saying it's in
different. Why? That's his truth.
But that is, I was about to say that. I was like,
so that's not who Short Pre is. Short Pre is a flamethrower.
Yes.
Like a flame.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Not like slow burn. Not like
like you know when you have a fire and you just see.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I don't know him as an artist.
So imagine turning on the gas. Leave it run for a minute and then light a match.
And there for it. I like the drama.
That's Short Pre. So go back to the rest of the his statement. That's not that.
I know what
that's what's coming to your mind.
Over and over.
Yeah, that's actually set the mood. The intro.
I know, but
then they said he said that for the last 2 years he was mixing in various music with decency, but realized that people were not ready to accept those positive messages.
Right.
Therefore, what they are craving is far from the life I'm looking to live.
Mm-hmm.
He said that he would be entering into different genres of music and hinted strongly of getting involved in reggae music. He added that he is also finished with assisting in any way. If I have to help my country build back its culture, it would not be with anything to do with carnival or soca.
All right. So.
Oh God, why are you coming for my livelihood?
Yeah. So this man went straight scorch earth a little bit, but that's
who he is.
That's who he is.
I think I said somebody said they sent a voice note.
Okay, I'm gonna check the voice note. I'm trying to find the thing that I sent you guys this morning so opened up my Facebook this morning and I saw a statement, right? Somebody had feedback on what they felt about Short Pre's statement. And I'm going to read it out. It's kind of long, so stick with me. This person starts, what I really want to know is why we're not saying anything about this. I am all for growth and enlightenment. I can't knock a man for wanting to change the direction of his career. What I can't take is the blatant disrespect. It's disrespectful to his fans to say nobody would ever see me again on stage performing any soca or groovy song. Pause. I disagree with that part.
Me too.
You can tell me I'm choosing a direction for my life and that's disrespectful.
To you.
I think the delivery could have been a little bit different, but if that man decides that's not what's for him, it's not what's for him. That's not disrespect. You as a fan, you don't own that person's career as much as you might have supported or whatever. Sometimes, look at what Fame did to Whitney Houston. It pretty much killed her.
Yeah, and we have this, like you guys keep saying, cancel culture. Yeah. Like fans believe that they have power over your career.
Right.
And they no longer have it as, okay, you guys are fans and you are supportive because you guys like what I'm doing right now. At any moment you don't like what I'm doing, you could jump off the bandwagon. But you do not own my career. I don't owe you for life because you supported me 5 years ago.
Right. And I fully agree with that. So that I disagree with her. Then she comes back and say that person who posted that, these people gave him a name to be able to change it in the first case. Again.
I don't agree.
So what about the fans who went to shows over the 20-year period and supported him wholeheartedly? Where's the respect for them?
But that's him.
All right. Okay. Right? So even if he has grown as an individual and no longer identifies with that type of music, how do you say something like this to fans in such a distasteful manner? So this is kind of where we agree a little bit.
Yeah.
And I didn't think he even did it distastefully, I don't think it was distastefully. I just think he did it his way. And it could have been done a little bit more elegantly. But I don't think
you didn't have PR with him, okay?
Right. I don't even think how Short Pre did that distastefully. He's like, listen, this is who I am now. Accept it
or don't.
Yeah. So I don't think it's distasteful, but I thought it could be executed more, what should I say? More media friendly.
And as a fan, right?
Yeah.
Even though I love and I wanted to see Shorty forever in soca.
Yes.
I'm kind of curious now
to see what he's.
Yes, me too.
Yeah, as a real fan of his, I'm looking forward to that, you know. And I will support him on that once it's good and he's doing, you know, because I believe he's that talented that he can.
Yeah. I believe he's that good of a talent. And I heard one of his reggae songs, you know. He have a reggae song out. And it's pretty good.
But it's the same like when I think Buju did it different. But when Buju changed from dancehall to conscious music,
right?
His conscious, I fell in love with him. Like I loved him as a dancehall artist, but when he started singing conscious music, fell in love with his music. So it could be a scenario like that.
It could be.
I think we live in a country where people want to be like
taken into consideration too much.
Take into consideration. He is an artist. He's an individual. He's a person.
He
said what he felt and what he.
Him telling you was him being nice and telling you, look, this is what you're not gonna get anymore. Respect it. Literally, that's it.
Like so.
What more did he have to do?
I don't believe in babying people and spoon feeding people. If I decide this is where I'm gonna go, I admire that he have the courage to say it as bluntly as he did.
I admire that too.
I admire that he like. I am so excited to see what he brings out new because I didn't know him before. So I'm like, go Queen, this man make a stance.
but I'm telling you, people are extremely sensitive, boy. Like.
But I just, not even sensitive. I think people just have social media as a platform.
People are entitled.
Right. They just decide to put out things without really thinking about it.
No, I think she thought about this. I believe she thought about this, but that sense of entitlement, like you own my career. What about the fans? What about this? What about, like, I feel that sense of entitlement. Like, and you know what? She is as bold as he is. That's what it is.
This is some boldness.
You are basically reprimanding somebody for doing exactly what you're doing.
Right. Pretty much. So here it continues. So what about the fans who went to shows over a 20-year period and supported him wholeheartedly? Where's the respect for them? Even if he has grown as an individual and no longer identifies with that type of music, how do you say something like this to fans in such a distasteful manner? It's disrespectful to our culture that someone who was given the title of cultural ambassador can turn around and insult the same culture that's enabled him to be what he is. Grenada flag is on his back and all. It's both hypocritical and disrespectful to say. There is now a trend in soca music where the focus is on party, alcohol, women to wind down, and I want to divorce myself from such indecency. Because what was soca about in 2000 when he joined the fraternity? How you put down the old oil and pick up righteousness and feel you could condemn the very thing that fed you because you feel it didn't feed you enough. You didn't get to be Marshall or Mr. Killer from soca music, so you want to violate.
Wow.
Them men sweat in soca for years, dog. That's some ungrateful shit, to be honest. You know what? I'm going to leave it because this infuriates me. I would never understand why growth can happen without insulting the people you are leaving behind. Let's unpack a lot of shit here. Because that person feels like they're personally insulted.
That is a right fighter if you ever had one. Crusader.
This person is hurt.
That person could actually tell you how much they spent on Shopee over the last year.
I don't want to, you know, see, the thing is, I don't want to make light of her.
I don't want to make light of her
feelings.
Either.
Like you have to validate people's feelings. So she is hurt. I don't think she's hurt because he's switching. I think she's hurt he's switching genre. She's just saying it. Yeah.
She hurt about the indecency part.
She's hurt because she probably like it.
So hold up. I do agree with Shortry. Soca music is pretty much smutty right now. I'm here for it. I love it. But the truth is that's what it is.
And there's no range right now. Like before, there was a range.
Yeah.
There's no range right now. It's all split in the middle.
Yeah.
But I think that's music on. Look at rap, on hip hop,
right?
And all of these different genres is the same thing.
But that doesn't mean we can't be different.
Absolutely.
And that doesn't mean we can't have the conversation about it having to be different.
And I'm going to use Short Pre as an example. Short Pre songs are very sexual, but the delivery,
it's not
the time he takes to put into that craft, even for ALMA Boy, wrong licks. Look at that song. Oh, that's not a cat. That's a lion. You know?
Right. I also, like, for example, this beat that's on his song right now, this is like you're anticipating what's coming next. Because you are talking about set the mood.
Yeah.
He deliberately put this in there to make you, like, even small things like that that people are not understanding to why that song is what it is. My thing is, the freedom of speech, we all talk about the freedom, and we live in a society today where we have more freedoms and stuff like that. He can't even say that he thinks that this music is smutty without getting that backlash.
Yeah.
And it is.
But how is that disrespectful?
It's not.
Why do you feel like you're so entitled that this person, I can't validate how this person feels about his... He has a right to feel however he feels about the genre that he has put work into and time into.
And
what makes you so entitled to think that?
I think it's entitlement that you could even come on social media and say this about him. I think that part is entitled. But I think what offends her is not the fact that he said it and she's probably really into that. So she's like, he's condemning what I like and who I am.
But that's your personal struggle.
Right,
that has nothing to do with him.
Let me tell you, somebody actually shared that, and the person who wrote this, so one of my friends on my timeline shared that person's thoughts. I don't know who that person is. I didn't like clicking down the rabbit hole to figure out who is who. Her name on Facebook, I don't even know if I should. Well, you know what?
I don't think you should put it out there.
Okay,
let's leave it there.
It's out there.
You could go look at it.
Yeah. So, no, the reason why I wanted to say the name, I wanted to get some background of who she is. Like, why does she feel like she can say that? Is she somebody in the industry? Is she just a fan? Is she a producer? Somebody, you know?
I think if this is a person that makes this post based on how she feel about that, she might think you're blasting her.
No, I'm not blasting her.
No, you are not. But I'm saying she might...
Yeah.
A lot of people in her close surroundings is saying the same thing.
Yeah, I think so. I think a lot of...
She's just the one to...
The catalyst to put it out there.
I think she has a right to feel it. It's like somebody... For example, I am fat. I used to have a problem with people saying, you fat.
You're thick. You're not fat.
Thank you.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, like, I had a problem when people would physically say it.
Yeah.
That was years ago, but I did have a problem, and that's because I thought that about myself, not the fact that they're saying it. So I think that's an example of what's going on here. She loves the soca. She loved the indecency of it. She loved all of...
So I believe that she's very heavy into... this industry, soca, West Indian culture, all that.
Okay.
She's heavily into it.
Okay.
She's feeling like he's attacking her culture. That's what she feels
especially like. That indecency part is what a lot of people is actually saying about soca, to put on soca right now. Like in general, the carnival scene, the whole costume, the girls in tongs, and like the whole set of people who don't like where that culture, that's what they're saying.
So let me put it that way. I don't mind like masqueraders masquerading for the 2 days, the 3 days they're on the road, they do what they do, and a lot of people can play the moments. So hey, this is carnival, I came here, I do what I do, and then after that is not a reflection of their life.
Right.
Like some people like will go out to party, they party, and when they done, like I could go from a suit to the turntables, to a mic, and I'm a total different person. That's called professionalism.
Not only that, you wear different hats and you're comfortable in different scenarios. Some people are not.
But I've heard it, Kareem.
Yeah.
Right? Let me tell you, for instance, who? Before when you go down the room when I was at shots and all this kind of stuff, right?
Yeah.
No, every weekend when the Ramadan is going out, everybody's like in a carnival costume.
See-through.
Like,
this
and that
yeah,
see-through
ass
stuff.
out. Yeah.
That's how good.
And I love it.
For one set of people, that's they're expressing freedom. They're comfortable with themselves. For another set of people, it's denigrating, it's disgusting, and everybody have the right to feel how they feel, and it's okay.
Right.
To me, it's just okay.
I find it's okay too.
Yeah.
I think it's okay. I don't have no problems with it. On both sides.
On both, I totally agree. I just, this demand on people that, fans think that they have.
Yeah.
She feels like in a way I understand. She feels like he personally. I don't understand
why she's so mad.
She feels, and now that, Consuela have explained she's heavy into our culture, she feels like he was attacking the culture.
Yes.
That is what.
I could see how somebody could feel like he's attacking the culture.
That's what she feel like. And if she's an advocate for our culture,
is he wrong?
See, my thing is, I don't understand why people won't allow people to grow. Why are you allowing people to just stay in this bubble?
Her problem is not him growing. It is the comments.
No, because looking at what it just looks like, you know what? Yes, he said the
Here's what I want to say. Let's take a quick break, just a short break, and we're going to continue with that probably for 5 minutes before we jump into the bacchanal corner. Let's try to wrap it up in the next 5 minutes. It's the wake up call. ALMA boy, Consuela, Storm, Kareem, we here. Good music, good times is where the culture lives. We're coming right back after this.
The Wake Up Call. Now live on the best entertainment has to offer. Good music, good times, where the culture lives.
GMGT big, where the culture lives. Big, vibes big, GMGT, oh, it is what it is. Smartin.
All right, so that was a quick pause. 119 seconds long.
Not even that long.
Good morning to everybody just joining us. Welcome to the Wake Up Call. Kareem, ALMA boy, Consuela, Stormy, we here delivering all the good stuff. Best wake up call, best morning show in the entire universe.
In all the land.
And planets.
The entire universe. And we're just here to deliver all the issues, give you some lighthearted stuff, give you a little bit of everything here. So, it's Monday morning. We speaking about short pre for the people just joining us. Shout out to the people on Facebook, IG. Let me see if there's anybody over there. No, nobody on IG. We have a few people on YouTube.
Hi, Charlie.
Mixcloud is looking beautiful this morning, and we have a few people on the audio also, and Facebook. Facebook have a few people. They're not leaving. Good morning to Anise. Morning, Louise. Good morning, Allison. Allison, we got to get your birthday song. Should we get Allison birthday song is because the amount of things we have to talk about. Hold on, Curtin. Let me get you on. The amount of things we have to talk about this morning. I feel like if we don't sing it now, we won't get to get it in. So let's sing happy birthday to Allison real quick, right? And then we're gonna
the same person. I'm just so confused. She doesn't have an issue with growth. Nor does she have a problem with him changing his name.
She has a problem with the delivery, the message that he.
Sing the buddy. Really forget.
Yeah, we gonna forget because the topics are so nice this morning. You know what?
Buddy.
So we have one of our Facebook listeners who's celebrating her birthday today, Allison. We're gonna sing you happy birthday, and the Wake Up Call has the best birthday song in the whole wide world.
Yes.
All right, and let me. Hold up. Let me get a little tea in.
Me.
Lead vocalist. All right, I'm getting it in. All right. Okay. I feel like, the chords is. All right. Let's go. Ready? After 3. And a 1, and a 2, and a 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Allison. Happy birthday to you.
Go it, brother. Go it, brother. Get them.
Wow, he has range. He has range today, people.
Wow.
Yes.
All kind of glass breaking. Yes.
Yes,
Kareem.
Allison. Happy birthday, Allison.
I outdid myself today.
Kareem, I've never heard somebody sing 7 different keys in one song like that.
I know.
That's just amazing.
I'm amazing.
Just amazing.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, brother.
Wow.
Happy birthday, Allison. We had to say a birthday to someone else. Right around Thanksgiving, she said her birthday is.
Yeah, we're gonna sing for her then. That was Kelly. No, Stephanie Mowbray, I think. Or was it? Yeah, Stephanie, I think. Yeah. She's celebrating her birthday around Thanksgiving.
Okay.
So happy birthday, Allison. Hope you have a wonderful day today. You know, from all of us here. To the Mixcloud crew, Allison is actually on Facebook, so we said happy birthday to her. Y'all song real boring. You guys need to do a different birthday song.
Molly,
First of all,
Molly, don't hate on such beautiful voices. Come on, Molly.
Listen, man. Good morning to everybody. Welcome to the Wake Up Call. We're gonna wrap up the short pre stuff and then jump into the back in our corner. So we pretty much understand Short Pre has retired from soca. He didn't really say so retired from soca, but the path.
No, he did.
Huh?
He
said no more competition.
But he's not singing. He said he's not into. Let me
not be on stage singing any soca.
Yeah, I don't think. I think he gave himself an in. I just don't think he'll be on the
wine and jam
part of it. But I think he's given himself the freedom to sing whatever he wants. It's just not going to be in a competition scenario. At least that's what I took from it.
He said, if I have to help my country build back its culture, it would not be with anything to do with carnival or soca.
Right. Yeah. That doesn't mean he's going to stop singing. Go ahead, Curtin.
No. If he chooses to not even sing soca, that's
fine too. That's fine too. That's completely fine. Yeah. So what I'm saying now is that I think the person who had that rebuke of him is looking at this thing wrong.
Yes.
Nothing Short Pre said about soca music is wrong. She even saying that to some extent she thinks he's bitter because he did not get the fame and the fortune. So part of why he's coming back at the culture is like that is almost to cry it down. But I don't think that's what he's doing.
I just need the whole context of the interview and not bits and pieces that this article has taken from what he said. Because the only reason why I say that, the only reason why I say that is because so much people, because it's not only her, has an issue that he has not directly said anything about thank you to the fans for your support over the years. That's the real issue of the situation.
Right.
What if he's actually hurt by the way soca has treated him?
That's possible
What
too.
if he feels like? No, I'm just saying. Even if he's right about that, what if he feels like soca didn't give him what? Because I feel like soca didn't give him what he deserved.
Right.
Me personally, like I thought he should have been
bigger,
way high, and
to
do what he did to come into the song, especially like set the mood, and not be of international status the way I thought I was like disrespecting him.
Right. So here is where I think Short Pre has been his worst enemy. You see personality, no matter what you do, people will always remember how you make them feel.
Right. And I get why she feels disrespected.
Wait, hold on. Short Pre has a short fuse. And even in his social media comments or back and forth with regular people, some of the things he has said to people and the way he has said it.
Disrespect. Borders disrespect.
A lot of people said that he's blocked them because they mentioned him and it was nothing in negative light. They just because he just felt like it.
I think that was the part missing. I don't know if he was always like this, but I know even me, I've had over sports. I made a comment and he came like
hard.
I'm like, whoa. And I just left it there. I was like, you know what? It's fine. Left it there. That hasn't affected my ability to enjoy his music.
Right.
But for a lot of people, it may. And even the people in power who probably has the ability to open doors for him, he might have rubbed some people the wrong way because he's very outspoken.
And he has a short fuse. He's a ticking bomb. Most of it.
Well,
I don't say ticking bomb like
his delivery
He's
is
kind
brash.
of Trumpian in his delivery.
Yes, his delivery is brash. And I'm not saying a lot of the things that he says is wrong.
No, it's not wrong. He's a right.
Yeah, he's intelligent. And sometimes, like, you have to be able to understand the audience who's in front of you. Exactly. You can't be you can't be so concerned about the message that you don't worry about who and how the message is being delivered.
Because that's a waste of your time of talking
like,
to me.
I want people to love GMGT and listen to GMGT, right? But I can be running down people and say, don't listen to that other station because they sound like that's gonna rub people wrong, right? Who this guy think he is? They think they're so on top of the world, and that's some things people have already started saying about us. You see, these guys over at GMGT, they're cocky and whatever. But at the end of the day, I still want those persons to tune in. So how do I change the messaging? Like, this is not what we're trying to do here.
Well, that's what I said earlier, that, he didn't, it wasn't eloquent in how it was delivered.
Right.
And I get why she feels disrespected, because he didn't just say, I'm going in a different direction. He said why, and the reason why is because he thinks that soca music is indecent. He's not wrong, but like I said, the delivery method, and we spoke about this in politics, we speak about this in how you run your business.
Right.
Remember we said, Caribbean people, black people, like most of the world needs to learn how to communicate properly. They need to learn how to speak to people so that they are not offended and they have the opportunity to receive your message.
They need to learn how to comprehend.
But listen, for 20 years we know how short we were. Like,
that side of short I didn't see until recently.
Yeah, but if you follow Choppy and you know him on a personal,
so I have to say I did not know him on that level.
Right.
But once that change started manifesting itself publicly on Facebook,
right.
Go ahead.
And let me tell you something. What he has done for us as artists,
he has done a lot.
Because of the way he is. That's how we got results.
Yeah.
He didn't. Everybody go with this nice, calm, soft approach to the authority, to the top people.
Yeah.
No results. Choppy went the way he did for the competition some years back.
Yeah, I remember that.
Say, this is it, and this is how we're not accepting nothing in this and in his way.
Yeah.
And guess what they did?
They changed it.
They changed it. They they start paying us more.
Yeah.
All this good stuff, and it was all Shorty, all him. So it's just accepting the
good, the bad, or the good. And I said this to one of my exes: you can't have half.
Yeah.
You can't have my mouth when it's fighting for you, but when it's fighting you like you upset about it. You can't have me half. You can't have half. This is who I am, and I have to respect that. But I'm always going to say,
I accept Short Pre for who he is. I absolutely love this guy's music. Yes. I really wish that other part of him with the delivery, because it's not like he's saying shit. Short Pre is saying things that should be spoken about, should be talked about, but the delivery sometimes is what turns off a lot of people.
So let me ask you, should he change the way he delivers stuff, or should we change the way we process it?
So that's a two-way street. That's a very good. But for me, let me tell you what I do. If I care enough about my message going out there, I will always tailor it to my audience. Because at the end of the day, I want people to understand where I'm coming from. But if I'm going to come and shove it down your throat and you're not going to get it,
it doesn't make sense.
So am I to care more about, listen, I said it and I said what I said. Or do I care about, hey, you know what? I said it that way, Storm didn't get it. So maybe I should tailor it. Go ahead, Curtin. Sorry.
But everybody has an audience in that.
Yeah, true.
Like, I would never think that people would listen to Trump. Like, in my view. Like, I would think that's the most disgusting way ever. And yet, we still have, especially in the United States.
Because he tailored his message for his audience.
Right.
So he could probably just fill his niche and that's that. That could work too.
I don't know. I've been advocating that we need to... Sorry, go ahead, Curtin.
No, I'm just saying, like, I could still, I could have certain feelings towards Michael Jackson, R. Kelly, all these people.
Right.
And still separate the music from them. Like, and still, for me personally, I could do that.
Because I still listen to R. Kelly music. Oh, how dare you tell me I can't listen to Ignition? What? But I've been saying, as a people, we've been food-fed information so much, and we've been coddled so much. When people want us to do what they want us to do, they have a way of telling us, and we tend to go towards the people who is saying it how we want them to say it and what they're saying.
Right.
I think as individuals, we need to be able to decipher that and cut through that and go with the people who talk in sense. So
and that's
I'm
what I
not
was telling
saying
you all about the sensitivity part.
Right. I'm not saying that he couldn't deliver it better. Like that's no argument.
Right.
But I also think like somebody's supposed to be able to say this music is indecent.
Right.
And as aggressive as he said it, and us take it and say, you know what, it is indecent. It's some parts of it I would like to change.
Right.
He didn't say it in a way to cuddle my soul.
Right.
But it is what it is.
It is what it is.
And I think that's what we're lacking as a people. Like we take stuff personally. We want people to rub our shoulders and hold our hand. You know what? This music was so good to me. I don't want to make no thing with these people, but I'm going in a different direction. We want him to...
Nobody don't want to hear while they're bending down, while they're drinking rum, that somebody telling them that is bad.
And that made her comfortable.
And he didn't even say that it's bad. He just said that's not for me.
No, he said it's indecent. And when you say it's indecent, you are implying that it's bad. So let's not sugarcoat that. He said it's indecent, and that's implying that it's bad. So, but he's allowed to that. He's allowed. You understand?
He is allowed.
I tell you, we had to allow these things to happen now. Like, people need to just... you can have this view and I can have this view and we can be okay and still be friends and be cool.
Right, and I've had that same view for a long time. Am I going to fret how he delivered it? No.
All right, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to play this short free because this is going to be... It may be a while before we get any soca from short free. I'm hoping he has a change of heart. Like, he's too good of a talent to and if he does like do this permanently, I'm gonna miss his presence as an artist.
He might bring out such amazing music in the other genres that you wouldn't even be like.
And that's possible too. And I'm looking forward to that. Like I said, we already have previewed one of his reggae songs, and it sounds good. It sounds good. Mm-hmm. I haven't heard it enough to say it's a banger or whatever, but it's good. So we're gonna go to the back in our corner right after this. Short pre, we wish you the best. Please come on the show. We want to talk to you. We want to talk to you live on the table right here. So when you get animated, you could pong your fist. We definitely want to hear you in studio. He's here, right, Courtney?
Is he still? No, he wasn't. Well, the last time I know he was in Toronto, in Canada, somewhere.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay. All right.
We do virtual.
We do virtual, but I would love to have him in studio.
Somebody want to have inside.
Yeah, we want to have in studio.
Yeah, that's one guy.
Yeah.
However we get it, we'll take it.
Yeah, however we get it, we'll take it. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna run into Set the Mood. I think one of Short Pre's best songs. And when I say best songs, there's a lot of other good songs, like great songs Short Pre has put up. But we're gonna take this quick pause, listen to this Short Pre, and then we're gonna go into the back in our corner. Wake up call. We here.
We go have it out. Yes, you girl, whole night in the party, me and you whine it. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. You set the mood, girl, you set the mood. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Yeah. As you touch me, girl, the mood step. I know what's causing it, and I like it, yes. Don't stop, keep giving it to me. Your body's so fine and waistline terrific. Oh, all those things that you do, I'm so loving it. You sweet like sugar wrapper, girl. I can't get over your taste. It's like a sweet dream. Feels like I'm floating. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. You set the mood, girl. You set the mood. Set me right. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. As you touch me, girl, the mood set. moves that you make. I'm so loving it. You sweet like sugar apple, baby. What a taste. I can't get over that waste. It's like a sweet dream. Feels like I'm floating. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. You set the mood, girl, you set the mood. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, mama. As you touch me, girl, the mood set. Wind up on it, wind up on it. Cause that's the way I like it, I like it, and I love it right. Slow wine on it, slow wine on it. I love it when you slow it right. That's the reason I hook on you. Now I hold it tight and I let go with the vibes. If you're going left, I go in too. If you're going right, I go do that too. And when you wind up, no, me just stand up straight. Lay your measure the thing like it. Baby, I just win. When you come back to me, that is a bacchanal story. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, mama. You set the mood, girl, you set the mood. You set it right. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. As you touch me, girl, the wood set.
Wake Up Call, now live on the best entertainment has to offer. Good music, good times, where the culture lives.
Smarted, GMGT, good music, good times, where the culture lives. Keep it locked, Smarted Seller, easy.
Burning up your bandwidth. We are the best in entertainment online, period. Good music, good times, where the culture lives.
Well, it's my time now. Well, it's the right time now. Somebody say yeah.
Self-love.
Thank God it's Monday.
It's Monday.
We thanking God for Monday?
Yeah, man.
Gotta wake up, it's Monday.
Any day we are alive.
Any day that ends with Y is a good day.
Yeah.
Listen,
yeah.
The wake up call is on a Monday, brother.
All right, so let me just play a voice note from one of our listeners real quick. He had some feedback on the last topic before we jump into the back on the corner. Did you post the back on the corner yet? Post it, and in the meantime, let's listen to this. Jason had some thoughts. So if anybody out there has any thoughts, you want to send us a voice note or a message, maybe you said something in the chat room and we didn't see it or get to it, you can definitely send us a voice note and we'll play it. So let's jump into this one here right now.
My point is, remember, Lady Sark changed her life around and she became a pastor. Understand? Most of our songs were way out of, rude and, bring us to some of the ways that we are right about now. You understand? So, he doing what he wanna do, we gotta respect that. To me, is respect. You understand? Because he choose to do it for himself. You understand? He choose to go down that path. You understand? It's not like as if he was forced. You understand? He chose to go down that path. So I think on my view, I think we as people, we have to respect that, basically.
Yeah, I think that's what it comes down to.
Yep.
That's what it comes down to.
Definitely.
My mic not like now.
Your mic not like now. You want lights on your mic?
Yes. Yes.
Yo, good morning. Welcome back to the Wake Up Call. KAREEM, Storm, Consuela, ALMA boy, we here, man. Best morning show in the whole wide universe, right? That's what we're going with?
Yes, in all the land.
In all the land, yeah.
Jason, now it's time for the back in our corner. We can go to the next one.
Yeah. So let's jump on this right now.
Okay, listening to the radio, and here is the scenario.
Yes.
Two people are dating. The man has an opportunity overseas to study and pursue a career. Afterwards, he decides to move away. The two decide to begin a long-distance relationship after a few years. The man decides he no longer wants to move back, so they come to an agreement that because he has good finances, he will continue to send money until she finishes school. They're no longer together. The woman begins dating someone who is ambitious, but his finances aren't in order as yet. He wants her to stop taking money from the ex. Is he out of order? Mind your business.
I think you out of order, sir.
Mind your business.
Watch your money.
Wow, them woman too wicked. They're too wicked. They're too wicked, too wicked, too wicked.
Let me drop something for that.
Them gyal them wicked. Them gyal wicked, them wicked. I don't know how them so wicked. Why them so wicked? But I know so them gyal wicked.
Hold up.
I'm gonna be real indecent for this song.
Let me tell you, if that was my woman, what's going on there?
That will never happen. You will never listen to that.
You got it. You got it.
Thank you for that one, bro. Play that again.
Let me tell all you.
That will never happen. You will never live to see that happen.
Oh man.
First of all, according to Priscilla, at the end of the day, it's nice.
So let's say it's the reverse, and I want to see what the ladies feel about that. Facebook, we have the back in our corner up in the chat room also.
So it's still not gonna stop.
Wait, his ex sending money for us?
Hello, I understand.
Yeah.
His ex sending money for us?
No.
For we?
No.
I'm benefiting from it.
He is.
Babe, I want to go on vacation. Babe, I want a date. Guess who's going to pay for it? Because now he has the means.
Listen,
because of a situation.
I have a position where this man ex sending him dollars. She's sending us dollars.
Hello.
So you're not gonna feel threatened by that?
No. It's not like he eating our food.
Wow.
She overseas.
Hello.
No, money is paper to me at the end of the day.
Right.
To be totally honest, that's what it is. Money is paper to me at the end of the day. And if I didn't know where it was coming from, I would enjoy it the same way.
If I had a child and the child father was sending me money and it's not like a staple, child support order,
Y'all
and
just
sending me
saying that.
money. I'm not just saying it.
Wow.
Baby, you're supporting
Who's
us.
just saying that?
Because she's sending money.
So let me ask, sorry. So if this guy decides to come back, come back to Jamaica, wherever the place was, and he wants to take her out now. Take him out, or whoever the case, whether him or her.
Yeah.
Well, being that she's been sending us money for years, we could go out.
So if it's the other side, if it's your man and she come back and she say let's go for a date.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Being that she's been supporting us.
Yeah.
We all going out on a date.
Amount of years.
No. Just you alone. I don't want your girlfriend come with me.
I will be at the restaurant, at the bar.
Well,
no, sweetie, no, you can't. I've been paying.
You can't tell me where I can put my butt.
Well, no, but of course, when I'm investing in you financially like that, I want returns on my investment.
I'm not. To be honest. I don't necessarily think I would have an issue if I was not there.
Wait.
No. Let me tell you why. People get themselves into situations and they're all shocked. Oh my God, he did this to me. But you was part of that situation. You didn't have not the slightest idea that was gonna happen.
Well, I am a French soup and I am a fairy tale dreamer, and I am okay with that. You sent us money throughout the years. We are going to take you to dinner.
From it. But if she decided that she was gonna come into town and take him out, then so be it. I have to be prepared for it because that is what I opened up the door to
I am not
when
prepared
I allowed him to continue to get supported by another female.
Exactly.
Right.
I hear what you're saying and I understand the logic of it. I am saying heels no.
It's just like the other way around. If it was me and he came, but that's what I'm saying. It's just like, oh, well, he was cheating on me all these years, and then the side woman is surprised that he was cheating on not only me and you, he still had another somebody. The way you lose them is the way you get them is the way you lose them. It's the same thing.
I'm just saying I am not volunteering him. If I hear they were in a hotel, I'll be like, did she leave us extra money after? But I'm saying, like, me willingly say,
yo, Storm is a pimp.
Yeah.
That's what you call it. That's a
I
pimp.
realize that.
There's a word for that. It's called pimping.
And I'm sure he's listening right now.
He is not, no, baby. You know, we don't play them games. I'm just saying, if I happen to find out, no. You see how you gotta be careful on here?
Yeah.
I'm just saying, if I found out after, I would rough it straight up. But if she left us extra money, it might curve some of that. But I am not voluntarily sending him out there. I don't mind she taking us out. Like, I really don't mind that.
There is no us.
It isn't us.
No.
Us.
I made it on us when she decided to send my man money.
Let me tell you something. I would not be taking no man serious. I would be along for the ride. Okay?
What?
If you have a female continuously sending you money,
Yeah.
and it's a good amount of money, I know that man will do anything to continuously keep you around until he knows that he can at least do as much for himself.
Yep.
How can
I
I
agree.
take you serious
Yep.
if you have this? Because that situation is not done. That
I
situation
agree
is
with
not
all
done.
that.
Let me
I'm
tell you
just
something.
saying
And if
she's
I was
giving
a
us
female
money.
sending the money, trust and believe, anytime I come into town, that Disney is mine.
Yeah.
How much money we talking about?
If he was sending you a good $5,000
every
a
month,
What?
I
What
could
about
take
it?
one for the team for $5,000 a month.
Yeah. Well, that way you gotta take one for the team.
Hell yeah.
Like, listen, I would buy the
If that's what
roses
it
and
is,
give
but-
him to, like, I would set up the room for them. Listen.
Nah, I'm not that big.
You said to me,
I'm not that big.
I know that this chick is sending us, and I
Yeah.
said us.
Yeah.
Sending we, giving
supporting us.
5,000, supporting we. I'm from
You taking
Trinidad.
one for the team.
We know she's supporting us.
Yeah.
She not going to do it for free.
Yeah.
And he may not know, because some guys don't know everything about romance. I might have to come in there and set up the room and stuff like that.
And then he finds somebody else to share
So-
all your money with.
Well, as long as he giving me my 2,500 at the end of the month, he could share his.
Hold up. I have one for that too. Hold up.
So yeah.
I don't know
So
what
what?
went into
But
that
they'll say, why would she give up the?
Hold on,
I
Cutting.
met the criteria to
Amen.
be selected.
And the crowd said, Amen.
I'm not that big of a person.
Let me tell
Listen,
let me tell you.
I don't know why. I met the criteria, but I wasn't selected. That's what's gonna happen.
You
Somebody's
were-
gonna
you
get
were-
left.
You weren't selected?
Somebody's gonna get
Somebody's
left.
gonna get left, and it ain't gonna be me.
Well, with my 2,500 every month, I could, get myself together to get somebody else.
But
I'm
if
just
she
saying.
Western Union the money
So, but
and
what-
only have
what-
his name, how you get the $2,500?
She sent us money. He gave me my money every. Yes?
Why even go into a relationship?
But this
Why
is
you
what
just
I'm
finish
saying.
school, have fun, just chill, have your fun.
I don't think we know how much $5,000 a month going to change.
I don't understand.
I
I'll
don't-
take $5,000 a month
I
right
would
now.
I think we're gonna share it, okay, sir?
Yeah.
I could do 2,500. Like
Yeah.
that's still a good addition to my bill.
I'll go down as low as 2,000. You can keep 3. You putting in the work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we putting in work, sir. I had to set you up. I had to train you how, because I taught you new tricks for this woman. We might be able to get up to 7,000 next trip.
Wow. I just tell my wife these things in jokes, but not something serious.
Hold up.
I'm not that big.
I think I knew a real life situation like that. I had a cousin who had an older woman. I'm talking about in the 90s in Grenada. He had an older woman that he was with. She was based here. And she hooked him up good.
Amen.
Like good. Like bought him a car. She had a house. She put him to live in the house in Grenada.
That good thing, eh?
And he had a woman in Grenada and she was cool with it. She used to be in that house too.
Because we lived in that house. We drove that car.
Yeah.
You understand?
So-
I have
so
to
if
do my
everybody- if
part. I
everybody's
have
cool
to
with it, then
train
that's
you. I'm training you how to get more or how to please this woman who is financially supporting us.
Yeah.
This woman gave us a car and she gave us a house to live in.
I'm not that big. I didn't reach that big of a person yet.
It depends. Listen, I'm saying I knew where my $5,000 was coming from every month.
You're unbiting the hand that
You
feeds you.
understand?
The point is he's not okay with it. So I'm saying if everybody's okay with it.
So in the scenario here, the guy wants her to stop taking the money.
Yeah. The guy
So if it was you, Storm, what would you do?
If he asked me to stop taking the money,
Yeah.
it depends on how much. You see the thing?
Sneak in.
No. He don't want. What would you do?
Well, it depends on how much. If he loved me as much as my self-love routine, like it depends. Like certain things are, I would say certain things are more valuable to me than money.
Right.
Certain things.
Yeah.
But if you're not adding up totally in that department, I need my money, sir. You could step up your game a little bit.
First of all, he can't even do half of what, just because, all right, he might be cleaning the house. Like, I have to really sit down and think. $5,000. And then, okay, he cleans, he cooks, he D me down good. $5,000.
$5,000 sounds to look a little less when he D and you down good.
That's $5,000. But he is not Hold on. He's still using my car to buy food. He's still using my car to go get the food.
That is because you value.
He's in my house.
I am saying if he's really
I have to pay all the bills.
So
then I might as well go get a child.
I think good dick have value.
Right.
I think that.
Trust me, every woman puts a value on good D. Yes.
No, not
Yes.
every woman, sir.
Every woman puts a value on good
I'm
D.
just saying, it depends.
A woman is willing to overlook a lot of red flags on a guy if she's getting good dick.
Oh, we can say that word.
Sometimes. Sometimes.
I'm gonna pull it back. No, I don't. No, I am one of those women. Sadly, but so.
Women are willing to overlook a lot of shortcomings of a man if she's getting good type.
Yeah.
Am I lying?
You're not
Ask the chat. I am biased like hell.
I'm asking the chat room now. Ladies, I want to know. Facebook, talk to us.
I have.
It depends.
It's still not gonna make a difference.
Let me tell you something with a woman.
Because when my brain start to connect, I still go cussy the same way.
I agree with you. So this is what I'm saying. I'm saying that you had to give some more than good. Could we say sex?
Yes, you can say.
You
sex.
have to be giving more than good sex. Like you have to at least rub my back from time to time. Like you have to give some affection. You gotta say the right thing from time to time. Like you have to be doing all of that. Good sex gets old, especially from. I'm telling you, don't look at me like that's Mr. 119. That's not that long, sir. So. I'm saying it has to be more than that because with my whole self-love, what do you call it, match?
Yeah.
Like movement right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Like if you're not meeting those standards and you're not rubbing my back, you're not saying kind words from time to time, and you have no money on top of that, like dude.
That's a lot for me.
That's
but
too
all I'm
much.
saying,
So let's tie it back to the letter now.
Oh, the dude in this letter is ambitious. He seems like a really good guy.
Yeah.
He
Working
not
towards the
ambitious
same
enough
thing.
to hold on until school finish.
He just no, but he can't like me. No, he can't stomach it. He can't handle it.
That's
Are
a
you willing to let him go?
Yeah. Are you gonna let him go to keep getting your money?
To keep getting your money. There's no other way you can pay for college. You see? That's
If
why
there's no other way I can pay for college, you
I'm just saying,
gotta
that's what
let
he's
him
saying.
go.
Yeah. What says you, Consuela, in that scenario?
Do I love him? Do I love him?
Who loves?
You do love him.
If I love him, we could find other ways to pay for college. When you say no other way, that's the thing. If I love him, I could find another way to pay for college. Can I go back to him if this doesn't work out? Can I go back to my money? Like, and there's too much unanswered questions.
Yeah, you could go back to the money if things doesn't work
yes,
out.
I could give up my money.
This is not the right time. We can go out. We can, but right now my focus is school.
But what if he insists that you stop?
My focus is school. School is my man right now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That is what's going to support me in the future.
That's gonna support us in the future, or you?
Janelle Consuela.
I feel it. You can get spoiled in it. You can get spoiled into that happening again. Then.
Yeah.
You know what we call it.
Well, then the next man go have to come better. That's it. You upgrade every time you get a man. You upgrade.
If only that is the value.
Tell them, Consuela.
That is the value. Then it can. That is always the value. Basically, that what y'all say. If ever.
There's always a value.
Thing about good man, this and whatever, but it's money at the end of it.
No, it has nothing to do with money. But I'm going to every man that I have or had or going to get or whatever. You're always going to upgrade. You're not gonna go for the same ish. You are been there, done that.
And not only that, we are older. Like if you if you are in the middle of something, transitioning out of, you have to have good finances and transitioning into something else where your finances is messed up right now. But if you generally have messed up finances, I don't care how good your PE is. I can't live on that. I can't eat. Well, I could eat that, but I'm just saying.
Good morning to everybody again. Good morning. We're gonna wrap this one up. We're about to jump into a video. I'm gonna play some audio right now. It's actually a video there. It's taken from the Breakfast Club. They had a conversation with a gentleman, and I think in a nutshell what this gentleman said. Who was the guest? I forgot his name. You remember?
I forgot his name.
Can we look that up real quick so we can put some context to the situation? So they pretty much asked him a question about the whole financial situation or the state of the Black Lives. Oh,
politics and
we have the state of our Black Lives tonight from 6. That's a very, very, very good podcast. I have my good friend Garvenchi Nicholas, young gentleman who is very involved in the whole Black Lives Matter and the movement. And he's somebody who organized a few of the marches, and he's very intelligent young guy. So we're gonna have the state of our Black Lives that's going down tonight. And let me jump into this. Let's see if we can figure out who the guest was. But I'm gonna play this audio clip here from the Breakfast Club, and let's go. Let's find it. It's right here, and it's a little bit long, so I want you guys to listen to this. It's about 5 minutes. Let's jump into this right here. Okay, let's go. Is this working? From the Breakfast Club, and let's go. Let's find it. It's right here, and it's
rough, whether it's the Democrats or the Republicans. It's just challenge, to get involved, really. Because everything seems like it's the same flavor with a different label on it. Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, we have, I think that as a people, we have invested too much into politics and not enough into spiritual reform and economic reform of our people. We made a big mistake, I believe, in the 60s and the 50s and the 40s fighting for civil rights when we should have been fighting for silver rights.
Yeah.
We should have been doing more independent economic affairs instead of wasting so much time trying to get them to accept us. We had, at the time, before integration, we had black hotels, black cab companies, black bus companies, black restaurants. And as soon as white people said, y'all can come and eat with us and sleep with us and ride in our cars, all of ours went out of business. Integration meant disintegration because we misappropriated into civil rights instead of silver rights. Today, we're doing the same with politics. We are putting too much of our vested interest into electing a benevolent white person into office or a Negro that's going to be the manager of white people's affairs to become the highest position in the land. We need to invest more time in the spiritual development and economic development as a people. So I'm not really personally excited about it based off the scriptural lens that you use. I've never read in the Bible or Holy Quran where a politician ever freed a people. In fact, every time I read the scripture, the politicians were always in cahoots with the rulers and the kings that were the enemies of the messengers and the prophets. And what we've seen with Rome, Egypt, Babylon, Sodom and Gomorrah, anytime you got a nation where everything goes, that nation will soon be gone.
That's right. I like what you said about economic empowerment, because I've been reading a lot about Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. You know, I'm reading a lot from his attorney, Dr. William Pepper, and everybody knows Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. As soon as he made that pivot from civil rights
to civil
rights,
that's right.
That's when he got killed.
That is whenever they kill. And his wife said it before she passed. She said that they killed my Martin because he got involved in economics. See, the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan said it like this. He said, business is the activity of life. This is the responsibility of any people. Billie Holiday said like this, that mama may have and papa may have, but God bless a child that has its own. You translate that into spiritual politics or economic. See, the Jews might have, Chinese people might have, but God bless a people that have their own. Right now, do you know we brought in $1.3 trillion last year as a people? Out of 226 nations on the earth, that makes black people in America the 8th richest nation. We brought in $600 billion more than Spain, $700 billion more than Mexico. Yet Spain has 46 million people like we do, and they maintain a 208,000 square mile landmass, and they have their own everything. Mexico has 131,700,000 people, and they're maintaining 771,500 square miles with half the money we have. Yet they have whole countries, and we don't have nothing we can call our own. Something happened to us. We got to get back into what they call today financial literacy. But we got to do it quick, because we got to start doing something for ourselves. We got the dollars. We just need some more sense to go with them dollars.
Absolutely.
We need some more sense, because right now we the leaders in unnecessary spending. We always buying stuff we don't need with money that we don't have from people that we don't like to impress people that we don't even know. And the Negro, the black mind right now has been hardwired where happiness is connected to spending when it needs to be hardwired to investing and into saving. And if we can renegotiate the contract in the black psyche, well, happiness to spending, to investing and saving, I think we'll be able to build a bright future.
I mean, where do we start unpacking? I am gonna listen to this like gospel.
Yeah.
This guy said we need to rewire our brains from thinking happiness is related to spending. $1.3 trillion. $1.3 trillion. 46 million black people in America spend $1.3 trillion.
We've touched on that a little in the show about, where we're buying luxury versus buying necessity and investing our money in certain things. And that is why I encourage everybody to open your own business. Even if it's not for the point of just owning your own business, but you tend to look at stuff differently when you do have your own business. And even if you don't stay in that business and you decide to work, and I've always said it's nothing wrong with working for someone else, because I have my own business, people are going to have to work for me. And it'll be hypocritical for me to say people shouldn't work for other people. That's not what it is. It's an awakening and it's an awareness that's created, because now when you have X amount of dollars and you have to spend it on X, Y, and Z, you negotiate in your brain. It starts to make connections and, hey, maybe this is not that important. Let me put my finances on a list and figure out what is more important than the other. That is what opening a business does for.
I think it also enlightens people of how much goes into something and why they're paying the price that they're paying. Because a lot of people look at I'm not paying that much money when I could get it over by Bob and it's $5 and you're charging me $20. Now you have a better understanding of why stuff costs. Yes.
And for those of us who do open our own business and are aware, because I did business management and finances in school, what I learned, it's in my first year of doing business, is nothing compared to 4 years of what they're telling me I should and shouldn't do, or what should or shouldn't matter. And I have preached this. And I came from somebody at 26 years old owning 120 something pairs of shoes. I had like 48 handbags. I counted it all. They were dry rotten. They were like, I had that moment. You understand what I'm saying? And the realization, like, I don't need that much, or even consciously deciding, like, I'm going to only own 15 pairs of shoes now for every season. It came from owning my own business, at opening my own store at 26 years old, because certain things I couldn't afford anymore. And the more I did without, the more I realized I don't need. And when you find other things that fulfill you besides just being able to have another bag, because when I say when you buy one bag, you have to get another one next month or the next season to fill that that initial gratification of that trophy bag. You have to keep that up. But when you find something that fulfill you, like, okay, this, I get more reward from producing versus consuming.
Yeah. Can I touch on that?
Yes, please.
There was a guest on Trouble in the Morning yesterday, right? And let me try to quote him with stuff that he said. Basically, he said his boys at the age of 16, they all have he opened credit cards for them. They're learning to manage their credit. He's giving them an allowance. They're paying light bill, they're paying phone bill, they're paying everything with that. They're learning to manage money. He's teaching them that from that. That's the things he can control right now. He said that I think he says about how much he's spending in baby showers. He spent $5,000 in a baby shower, and when he could actually take that and put into that account for the baby, and college fund, this and that. That was part of the discussion in the show yesterday, which I thought was really, really good, in line with what this guy was saying. So what I'm getting at is, like, I asked KAREEM in the chat, what are we doing next? What can we do? No, like, no. What and how can we do it? How can we buy that block right now?
So here is what I think he said is so profound. He said our brains are hardwired to associate spending with happiness.
Yeah.
Because we're trained. And our parents train us, and their parents train them, because
I've noticed that here, especially in the US. When us black people have kids, if they're not in the latest gear, we feel like failures.
Yeah.
You don't see little kids now, Adidas tracksuits, this, that.
In the whole thing, the whole get up.
You know, I had a moment where I almost went that route. I remember I went and I got some Hirachis for myself, and I got one for my daughter. And she's like, Daddy, that shit is ugly. But in my mind, I'm getting you Nikes, and they cost a pretty penny. And I've never, ever made that mistake again. Never, ever.
Because she's seeing it with a clear mind. Like, it's beauty for them. Whatever looks good, that's what they want to. We are hardwired to believe the more money we spend on something, the more we put our own value into the amount of money that we could spend. And that is why we spend so much money, because we're trying to get that value. We are a race of people, the most devalued race of people in history, I believe. That is where we're at. So we are buying our value.
Let me.
I think
for $1.2 trillion we have to spend.
Focus so much. Like, I think we're devalued. You know what it is to not know where you come from? Like, you don't know your history. Like, you could look into history books and you're like, oh, you could assume that you're from Africa. It's a proven fact. But you don't know what you're associated with.
Not only that, we don't even know that culture. Like, I have caught myself saying, I don't like Nigerians because blah, 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 blah. I don't know Nigerian culture, to be totally honest. I think my mind changed. I got to go to Kenya for 2 weeks, and I lived with a really rich family for 1 week, and I got to live with a Maasai tribe for 1 week. Now, as much as I loved living with the rich people because I had my own house, girl, like, I didn't even know what that concept was until I got there. They live luxury on a different level. Right?
Africans live luxury on a different level.
And even that is a mental thing. But I got to stay with the Maasai tribe, and they don't waste anything. I've said they even water bottles they keep. When they kill a goat, they use the skin, they eat the meat, they use the bone to carve stuff. Like, there's literally almost no wastage. And that changed my life forever. And that's what we are talking about. The people who travel more tend to think differently. When I came back from that trip, it was so, like, I I felt so upset with myself for a long time. With all this stuff, I have dry rotten shoes that cost, I don't even know what my wardrobe costs. Like, I stopped spending money like that immediately, and I poured more into my businesses and stuff, and I didn't work for a whole year, period, just unraveling my own brain. But we, like you said, we are conditioned a particular way.
So
how much of that 1.3 trillion did we get to enjoy after the like?
We enjoyed all of it because according to us, when we got our handbag, we enjoyed it. When we bought our food,
right.
When we bought the bottles.
When we bought the bottles, we enjoyed it. But the thing is, we didn't have an impact on our own society. We had an impact on other people's society. My stepfather said this to me when I first met him. This was one of the first conversations that we had, that Martin Luther King fought for the wrong thing. I was so upset with that because I admire Martin Luther King.
That's what they're saying here too.
Right. Yeah. I admired Martin Luther King. He's had that.
Go ahead, Storm.
He had that conversation with me. I was totally upset with it. But the more I looked at it, the more we have had those discussions. He's from Jamaica, and so he's adamant and he's strong. Yeah. We talked about what, as a people, we don't have anything. Chinese people own labor. That's what they own. Indian people own technology. They own that. White people own everything. So we, as a people, what can we own?
Consumers.
We're consumers. What can we own? I have said, like, we had all the resources. They took it from us. We need to create something now, because that's what India did. They are the fastest growing economy. 35% they grow every year. What they did was they don't have any more resources that was taken from them. They don't have the labor. China take that. They created technology. They created something to bring to the table that they could bargain with. Right now, we don't have anything we could bargain with besides the fact that we are consumers. So therefore, we need to take that and demand more. But we need to unite before that even happens.
So with Martin, when he started the economic fight, they say basically that's when he got killed, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Right.
Because
Let me play back this part, and I think I might have the right part here. Let me just play back this part, because this just just hit me, like it spoke to my soul.
We got the dollars. We just need some more sense to go with them dollars.
Absolutely.
We need some more sense, because right now we the leaders in unnecessary spending. We always buying stuff we don't need with money that we don't have from people that we don't like to impress people that we don't even know. And the Negro, the black mind right now has been hardwired where happiness is connected to spending when it needs to be hardwired to investing and into saving. And if we can renegotiate the contract in the black psyche, well, happiness to spending, to investing and saving, I think we'll be able to build a bright future.
So that part there is what stuck with me. We're the leaders in unnecessary spending. I used to be like you too with Jordans. I had like maybe 20-30 pairs of Jordans. I probably have like 2 or 3 pairs right now.
Right. We woke up.
Yeah. I right now, most of my sneakers, if I'm buying a new sneakers, is a pair of Vans, like $60. I may buy one purchase. I know I have a whole lot of shirts and ties and shoes versus sneakers. So this journey here, I mean, only made me more frugal, but I've been frugal for a while. So the thing that I don't want people to misconstrue, I'm not against how anybody chooses to spend their money.
Right.
But I know for a fact, and I'm just saying that based on my experience in the financial field of seeing people's accounts, I know a lot of people out there that you're seeing with the brand names and popping the bottles, their checking account does not match that lifestyle. It
and the
does
people
not.
that is not doing that, it kind of matches. Like, my mom is the most frugal. Like, let me tell you something, mommy, us kids would say this to my mom, and I'm starting to act like her now. I mean, like, mommy, you just act like if you broke. No, my mother is a woman that my father didn't take care of us. She went to learn to sew. right? And mommy went from not having anything to having houses where she could give us something, because she said that, and she wants to leave money for now. She's working on grandkids' money. That's how much money she's working on. You understand? But Hurricane don't buy, like she would call it like, I want this and I want that for me who don't have nearly as, but because her money have to stay where it is, and she will not buy clothes like that unless she have somewhere specific to go, and she don't go that much places.
Another thing, Kareem. Yeah. Let me just ask, for instance, that's what I wear in there. Made by, that's GMGT stuff.
Right.
And another similar sweater, looking just alike, maybe say Gucci.
Yep.
And something about that Gucci would make a bunch of us go over to say, I'm going to buy that.
Yeah.
It's not
GMGT.
a random something about it. When you wear Gucci, you showing that you could afford Gucci. That is what that is. We put our value in our assets.
You notice when somebody wears a Gucci belt,
they gotta make sure it shows.
The buckle has to show, right?
Right.
Yeah.
The buckle must show. It has to show. Otherwise, like...
What's the point of having on a Gucci belt if it's not going to show, sir?
If nobody knows you're wearing it, right?
Right.
So,
it's the same thing with cars.
Let me give you all a story.
Let me see your belt, master.
You see this belt?
Is that what?
Lacoste.
You're not up there.
No, I'm not. And I'm proud of that.
I hear you, but I'm saying you're not ready.
I bought this in 2007 in Century 21.
And you like it.
This belt is 13 years old.
Yep.
I need clothing that could last that long.
No, you don't. I have clothes that's older than that.
2007. I bought this in Century 21 before I went to Grenada.
You was the same size for 13
So I'm asking again. You think let me ask that question.
Baby, that's goals.
If we build it, do you think they will come?
If we build it?
If we build it.
Yeah.
Like the mind
I
frame
think they're gonna
of us
come because of the
other.
hype at first. And then they're gonna get some sense.
I don't think so. I think we are more woken up now.
Let me check the chat room because I'm gonna.
That's what I'm reading now.
I'm gonna reference somebody right now. I don't know if they're listening, but there was a particular person that they said the only thing they wear is brand name.
I remember that show.
Right?
Oh yes.
And I'm like, well, yeah, sometimes they had made a reference to them buying a house on a down payment, and I'm said if you had given up a few bags, your down payment probably could have been higher.
So that your overall interest would have been lower.
Right? So, and her statement was like, but I need to live too. I need nice things.
But buying nice things doesn't
take away from anything.
My thing is just what this guy says. Somehow we associate spending with happiness. Like, if I'm working hard and I'm making money, I need to show people,
mofos that I don't know.
I'm well off enough that I can afford.
You ever walk into somebody's house and they just gaudy for no reason? Like they have everything designer. I'm like, you don't have no taste, no style.
But that's how I feel. A lot of
this
this designer stuff looks like shit.
There are some people like that, Like when you see them, it's like they have designer, but it has no fashion, no reason about it.
You just buy it to buy because that was the
Fendi
latest.
belt, a Gucci bag, a Louis Vuitton t-shirt.
What does that say about us? At that point, it's not even art. Like I say, when you wear clothing, like even when I put on green hair or whatever it is, at that point, it's art. Like I am expressing who I am through my style.
And how I feel.
Yeah.
But when you're just buying to buy, and people get offended when you say that, and we have to pull back and say, you know what, you have a right to spend your money how you want to. Yeah. Not if our goal is to move forward as a people and to get.
Some people probably that's not their goal.
I hear what you're saying, but it needs to be said. If our goal as a people, and the people who talk shit with me about where we at as black people, they are as black people we don't do this group. And those are the people that I see with the most expensive whatever. It's like if we're going to have that conversation seriously and not just talk about your attitude or anything like that, you have to admit you're part of the problem too.
What's the average? Go ahead, Curtin.
So let me ask you, let's say for instance, like I see you as a leader and I always tell you that, right? Let's say for instance you decide no, you saw this piece of property somewhere, like it's a whole block basically. And you come on the show here now and say, listen, I want GMGT, the listeners, the workers here, I want us to
buy
this property. Would you first want to do that? And for anybody here listening, would anybody be up for doing that? Because what I believe is we have trust issues. One.
What you know about me, Curtin, is that anytime I say something about actions, right? I don't just say it and let it be. So that's an opportunity I don't mind exploring. I'll definitely look into that.
I just feel we need something to start somewhere, like even from us. Like
I would invest in dead ass. I would, as long as you're able to show me a chart, show me the numbers, what's mine,
maybe
all
that's
of that.
the issue.
I'm in
Maybe because all we have is politicians, and we all associate politicians with lying.
Yeah.
And we don't trust, because what happens? We only follow and we only do and when we trust someone, or we trust an idea, or we trust someone.
We have trust issues as black people.
Well, here's the thing. A lot of, in my experience, when black people bring a plan to me, it's a conversation. It's not on paper. This is what we're doing. This is what you're going to get from it.
You're right.
Because when I have investments, like I had to sit down and try to learn the stock market. I didn't know crap about that 2 years ago, 3 years ago, but I had to learn, even with Bitcoin, Bitcoin is up, people. So, sorry, that was a side note because I was, where was I?
Bitcoin.
Oh, no. Before Bitcoin is up to, what is it, 16?
Yeah, to learn.
Okay, so I had to learn all of that and get into all of that. And my little drug dealer is who said, why don't you invest in Bitcoin? I was like, you know what? Well, you know about Bitcoin, sir?
Yeah.
And he sat down and explained the whole thing to me. But that is him just telling me. Now, if there's a chart and there's a way for you to analyze it and break it down for me and say, okay, we as a people going to invest in this, we're signing these contracts, we're doing this, we're doing that, then I think people would be more open to it. And people would be, instead of just coming out and give us an idea, what if we buy a lot together and create housing? That's not what it needs to be. It needs to be somebody sit down, really think about this, and put that plan out there. I think most of us would invest in it. I would like to think that we are there as a people, and just don't put a limit on it, because I could invest with $1 today. Mm-hmm. Say, hey, anybody with $1,000 could invest. This is the percentage you're gonna get.
Yeah.
And I think that and we could start with $1,000 and grow more. What is the word? Like more trusting and invest more and more.
I believe in Kareem to come with a proper plan and everything on paper.
I would love that.
I believe in you to do that.
I would invest in it. I would say I would invest in it.
I'll definitely execute that. Give me a few weeks and we'll put something together.
I just feel we need something solid other than talk to start.
Listen, I'm gonna that clip. I'm gonna cut that little piece and I'm gonna play that as a drop here.
Right.
We are the leaders of unnecessary spending, and let me play it. This is how we're gonna leave this morning. It's 9:06 already. We're having a lot of fun today. Today was an excellent show. I enjoyed the show today.
Great show.
We're gonna wrap up right now. I want to say thank you to everybody that was locked in with us. Next week our show should look a little bit different. Daybreak returns, and it returns a little bit new look. Daybreak returns from next week, and we have a new member joining the team from next week also, which is King Mix. He's gonna be here on a little bit more regular schedule, so look out for some things coming in next week. In the meantime, stay locked in. Somebody told me yesterday, it's like, oh, yesterday I was actually listening to the show y'all did on Friday, right? Mm-hmm. So that means Saturday they woke up and they listened to a show on Friday. So don't forget, guys, there are clips you can go back and listen to. Sometimes Facebook will keep certain clips
YouTube
up.
Keeps it. Like I watch our show over on YouTube.
So go back there, listen. Mm-hmm. And for the people who signed up for the Mixcloud Select, they have access to every single show we have done. They can go back and listen to it there. So don't forget, subscribe on Mixcloud, follow on Mixcloud, but also sign up for our Select plan. It's $5.99 a month, and you get access to all the previous shows. But once Outside opens up, we're gonna make that Select plan a part of the whole GMGT network, where you'll have access to special events. You have access to parties, merchandise, discounted rates. So we have a plan there. We're just building it up slowly. So in the meantime, $5.99, head over to Mixcloud.
And I'll be honest with you.
Yeah.
I just do the $5.99 to support GMGT. Yeah. I'm doing that just to support. I can hardly even go
on the Select, right?
Right.
Yeah.
But I just do it. So I'm now I'm saying, like, put our money where our mouth is.
Yeah.
And it also, and Mixcloud, part of that money goes to the artists that we're playing. So 65% of what is paid into the select goes back to the people's music we're playing, and you see whose music we play here mostly. So
our own.
Exactly. So it's part of the network, and we're working on a few things. So guys, see y'all on Wednesday. We appreciate y'all. Silence. Hear me silence. Kareem, ALMA Boy, Storm, Consuela, the wake up call. We are about to be out. I'm gonna play that clip, that last little piece there one more time. Right? One more time. Let me see if I can get it. Right around here. And we're gonna see y'all next week. All right, guys. Bye.
Bye.
Financial literacy, but we got to do it quick because we got to start doing something for ourselves. We got the dollars. We just need some more sense to go with them dollars.
Absolutely.
We need some more sense because right now we the leaders in unnecessary spending. We always buying stuff we don't need with money that we don't have from people that we don't like to impress people that we don't even know. And the Negro, the black mind right now has been hardwired where happiness is connected to spending when it needs to be hardwired to investing and into saving. And if we can renegotiate the contract in the black psyche, well, happiness to spending, to investing and saving, I think we'll be able to build a bright future.
The Wake Up Call, now live on the best entertainment has to offer. Good music, good times, where the culture lives.
GMGT big, where the culture lives. Big, vibes big, GMGT, yo, it is what it is. Smartin'.